host.
Warning,
Orsini's
the following episode of
Uncensored
Orsini's
Mind
Uncensored
every
Mind
Saturday
contains
night,
explicit
9
language
p.m.
and adult content. The thoughts and opinions stated on the show are reflective of AJ Orsini and his guests exclusively. But seriously, guys, the show's called Uncensored. If you got a problem with bad language, I really don't give a shit.
Hey guys, we're back here for another live episode. A roundtable, in fact. As you can see by the names around me, I have some guests. But tonight, we're going to kick it off. We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. We're talking about the Royal Rumble tomorrow, and we're talking about Royal Rumbles that have taken place over the course of every single one of them. Ready to get down in this one? The Taker one took us a while, so I hope you're buckled up.
Welcome to Orsini's Uncensored Mind, and now your host, AJ Orsini with Dave.
I had a feeling he was waiting for it. How the hell is everybody? This is your boys, your main man, your God's soul brothers from specifically exactly the same exact mothers. We are your boys, your host of Orsini's Uncensored Mind. This is AJ Orsini and your boy, brother Dave. Dave, what up, bro? How you living? You're muted, bro. We're on Zoom. You got to unmute.
No, we're good. We're live. I always thought that was weird that you said that we're the host of your mind, but
yeah, I am the host of everyone's mind. I live rent free in so many fucking brains in this world. It's ridiculous.
I am but a guest in your brain.
Yes, well, you're the co-host of my uncensored mind brain.
You don't want that.
Oh, yeah, no.
You don't want me running the controls up there.
But we're not alone.
We've
got two other people here with us today, or three other people. 2 cameras, 3 people. And as soon as they turn themselves on, we can address them. There they go.
There we go.
All righty, guys.
We're live.
We are live.
There we go.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. This guy again. Son of a bitch.
And they thought we wouldn't return together.
They said it couldn't be done. So once again, the AJs have combined. I've lost whatever audio Eris and Lawrence had because I see them talking or laughing. Can you guys
hear you?
No, we can.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so that was a petite laugh then. I was
gonna say, don't scare me like that.
Yeah.
He's easily startled.
I'm new at this Zoom thing.
Spanking new. She created an account just to be here with us today, guys.
There we go. That's commitment.
We're
committed to the bit.
Cherry, so to speak, here. We're here all congregating today at the altar because I don't know if you guys get a chance to see my video, but I'm nervous.
It looks like you've been working, man. Those videos were those were some new videos.
Yeah,
it felt like I was watching a movie trailer.
We've put some new stuff together recently.
Been working.
I like it. Very good production.
Yes. Did you catch the thing where I was in multiple spots? Oh my God, I'm such a creative genius.
Yeah, next time you'll send me that idea in the footage and let's compare because I've gotten pretty sick with that editing tool lately.
Oh,
let me hook that up for you.
Yeah.
No, that was good, man. All that stuff was good. I was watching. You had me hooked and reeled in.
Oh man, I had this whole thing prepared, and y'all gonna make me emotional right now with all this positive criticism. But look, I'm nervous. I don't know if you guys get a chance to see my video, but I'm nervous because the last time I had a Royal Rumble roundtable, I was so full of glee and happiness and joy because with all wrestling fans, the Royal Rumble is the beginning of WrestleMania season. It's the road. And last year's Royal Rumble did lead to it was a road to WrestleMania, but it took me to a closet. So I'm a little nervous because the wrestling world last year completely shut the fuck down. And I had no road to WrestleMania. I had no SummerSlam. I had no Survivor Series. I had no nothing. I have been fiending for some real pro wrestling recently. And last year I was very, very hopeful and very optimistic. So I'm trying to redo that this year. Tonight, with the help of my guests, and for those of you who are watching us live on Facebook, I need you guys to feed me your energy. I need to stay optimistic, dang it.
Mhm.
We're going to come out of this and
We just sent the link to a bunch of people.
hopefully
And hopefully we can piss him off again today. Let's go 2 for 2, guys. Come on.
I want some tips on how to piss them off.
I'm counting on you guys.
Here's what he's talking about. Here's what he's talking about. Here's what he's talking about. So the last time we did a bracket, we did the Undertaker bracket that was available on WWE.com for the Survivor Series. We discussed it here on the show. We left it blank. We had our picks. The first match on that bracket was Hogan, I think Hogan 90 Survivor Series against the King of the Ring match with Mankind. And I was the only one in the room that picked the King of the Ring match. They went Hogan over the King of the Ring match.
Really?
And they burned me so hard.
Look at his face.
They burned me so hard. I
don't feel like this is gonna go my way.
No, hold on. Say that again.
I was one.
You picked Survivor Series 2 over the
No, he was 1 year old when that match happened. I wasn't even a
Get
thought.
out of the room now.
Yeah,
Get out of the room.
So that was
Get out of the room. Sorry, AJ. Sorry.
That was the first bracket, and I damn near cut him off from my life. As you can see, the very next roundtable, I went out and searched for all new voices and faces because I couldn't bear to see those
Wrestling
assholes.
not only does it bring families together, it brings them apart.
There is Stephen James in the comments right now. Still big mad. Yes, I am. Big mad. Big Quebo mad. I am very upset about that. But Dave looks like he's got the venom. He's going to host our brackets later on tonight as myself, Pan, and Eris and Lawrence also partake in the brackets tonight. Now, unfortunately, last time that we did this, there were 3 people debating. So odd number, right? Very good. Tonight, 4 of us are debating. So Dave, should we get? No, there's 4.
You 3 are gonna debate because this I don't think I can hang on this one. I don't think I have. That's a lot of Royal Rumbles.
Hold on. You don't need to debate because then it's 5.
No. That's what I was getting to. AJ.
Oh, got you.
Myself, and then Iris and her husband. That's 4. It's an even number. So if it comes down to an even number, I don't give a shit what you know about the Rumbles. You got to break that tie.
Okay. Wait a minute. We're counting them separate then. I was counting.
Look, Steve's talking to Dave. He's still mad. Yes, I am, bitch. That's why you got skipped for the Rumble. You keep talking, you're off the Mania fucking table. You keep talking, buddy. They're still talking trash. So yeah, so that's going to be the discussion.
Get him, Steve. Piss him off
with the bracket. But before we get to the bracket, I just want to take this time, first of all, to thank all of you for joining me here. I have history with everyone in this room, as specified in my intro. My brother and I come from exactly the same mother.
Mm-hmm.
We have the same mother, and this is uncommon in this world. I get it. Same father. So we come from the same exact parents, both of us. And there's another one too, the female version, walking around here somewhere in Philly getting sick. So we have AJ Pan, the other AJ, or when I'm in his house, I'm the other AJ. We rotate other AJ back and forth.
That's nice. That's nice. You guys share.
Long time buddy of
Tuesdays,
mine.
Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Fellow manager. We were on the hot tag together. So that's why his credentials are as wide as a resume could possibly be. He's worked with everybody twice. So AJ Pad knows what he's talking about. We brought him in here. And of course, the Spirall family is in the house for the very first time. I actually miscommunicated with Taylor, with Eris a few. Yeah, I know. We'll edit that. Oh, we live. No, so we miscommunicated. I believe it was the Evolution Roundtable where I was trying to get you on, but I messaged the wrong account or something like that. And then
the new Evolution.
No, you wanted us to drive to New Jersey, and we couldn't do it.
Oh, right. That's right.
And it was also, I believe it was my birthday weekend, so we couldn't have done it anyway.
See? There you go. And they turned me new Evolution birthday festivities.
I just remember. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, because I remember it was like July 10th or something like that.
There you go. See, July. What the fuck were we doing in July? Okay.
I don't remember, but that was the last
message
I saw.
The archives. But the point is that we tried to have this happen the first time around. now we're in a pandemic, so Zoom is a thing now. So here we all are here to discuss the Royal Rumble. Now, enough about us and our credentials and how awesome all of we are. Show of hands, who's genuinely excited for the Royal Rumble tomorrow? I actually am this time. Yes, I was not. You guys might have missed it, but my brother remembers. We were not so excited about the Survivor Series the last time that we had a round table. That's why Taker took an hour of our time. But tonight we actually
boy, did he deserve it.
Tonight we actually have a lot to discuss as far as tomorrow goes. Now, last year I had to eat some crow, and I'll save that for when we get to that match. I won't be making that mistake this year. I'm on board.
You probably will.
Oh no, I'm on board for this one this year. I'm for it.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about the Royal Rumble coming up tomorrow night. Obviously, folks, you can catch this on what's left of the WWE network. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that's going to work. After, I believe this is the last big pay-per-view before they move everything over to Peacock.
Yeah,
The WWE
I think so.
Now has been bought. They've sold all of their library and everything to, well, I think it's library. I'm still unclear as to the specifics. I just know the app itself does not exist anymore after the beginning of March there. So WrestleMania, I believe, will be the first big one on Peacock. Smart move by NBC. WrestleMania first.
Yeah, because more people are going to try and pay for that then.
Is anybody here actually going to get Peacock now?
I believe I already have
definitely.
it.
Well, isn't Peacock also like streaming in general, like cable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think certain providers give it to you or part of like packages and stuff. Because
we don't have cable.
I don't remember signing up for it, but I get messages about it all the time. I believe I have.
Oh my god, I see the ads for it all the time.
Different tiers. There's like one with a free, and you get like certain
Right.
shows, and like you pay for the full version, you'll get like just new Saved by the Bell. You have to pay for the higher version. You get all the episodes.
And isn't that worth it?
Wait, there's a new Saved by the Bell?
No.
Yeah, it's like the
Oh,
new
there is.
Yeah.
Don't do that to fucking. Don't do that to Lawrence. No,
I'm
there's it doesn't. It's not there. It didn't happen.
I don't care. She can watch whatever she wants. I don't care.
Oh, there you go. It's
No, he'd rather watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, okay. Hey, look. Far be it for me to take a guy away from the French Prince. Come on now.
I am the prince.
We have only, to my last note here, unless anyone has any new information for me, I only have 5 matches down for tomorrow night. Fantastico.
Tag
Let's-
match.
Yeah, I'm double checking now because I wrote this a night or two ago. Nope.
Hold on, I'm on the cheat sheet.
We have a 6th match. I have it here in front of me, so I'll go over it now as we go through this. I want to go ahead and start as let me get rid of that. That's going to hold me. There we go. I'm going to save. Last year we started with the Rumble matches. This year I will end with them. So I will begin with the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, Asuka. Or as my son says, but
That's how you pronounce her name.
and Charlotte. My son's 5.
It's Asuka.
Asuka. You should have seen the first. He gets it now, but the first time he was like Asuka. I said no, it's Asuka. He just looked at me like,
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No,
That's
are you
Asuka.
stupid?
Yeah.
That spells Asuka.
"Are you in charge of me?" Like Asuka.
Aren't
just
you
like,
the adult?
It's just like Nakamura. Everybody says it's Shinsuke, but it's not Shinsuke. It's Shinsuke.
There you go. Shinsuke. That sounds.
Okay then, Mr. Smarty Pants.
It's not Mr. Smarty Pants. It's because in America they can't pronounce their freaking the Japanese names because
There
they're
you go.
stupid.
That's a shoot.
True. That's
He's
very
coming
true.
straight. Very true. Very true. That's a whole topic for a whole another podcast. Get your shit together, America. But the tag titles are on the line as Asuka or Asuka and Charlotte Flair defend the titles against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler in the rematch. Absolutely nobody asked for. We're going to have a combination for the titles. I don't mind the 2 teams, but we've been here before. I'm going to go ahead and start with AJ for just a second. I want to get your thoughts really quickly on this one. Charlotte's return. I know, well, are you big
Looks great.
on Charlotte? Just kind of in the middle, or because towards
A little bit more towards thumbs up, but not enthusiastically. I mean, she definitely has proven herself, Charlotte. She is one of the best, but she's gotten into the territory of John Cena to the extent of where she's been shoved so far down your throats that you kind of don't want to see her at points.
Yeah, I mean, she came right back from injury, right back into the title picture.
Exactly. Yeah. So
title, but right into the title picture. So she is John Cena at this point. I smacked my laptop so hard that it's.
Yeah, we can see that.
You're that aggressive about it.
Yeah, my laptop's not happy about it at all. Yeah, so she's kind of moved into that upper echelon. Are we still at a stage now where, well, she's only successful because she's a Flair? Are we past that at this point?
Who says that?
Oh yeah, no, I don't agree with that. She's proven herself. She's definitely proven herself.
Well, yes, I think she's definitely proven herself.
You really got to stop entertaining these guys. The people that say crazy shit like that. That's nuts.
Well, you know me. I always have an issue firing back with people.
Listen, I get it. Have at it.
Eris, I have to ask you. Am I pronouncing that Eris?
Eris.
Eris, yeah.
Air. Light as air. Okay.
Exactly.
There you go. Of course, exactly.
Air.
Or like air is.
So Eris. Yeah, Eris. Asuka, double champion here. In a year filled with double champions, we've yet another one here. The Raw Women's Championship and the Tag Team Championship. Does her being a double champion going into the Rumble and eventually hitting to WrestleMania lead you to kind of tip your hand as to, is this the moment for her to drop those tag titles? Does that play a factor?
Ooh.
Secondary second title.
Out of that whole match, Asuka is my absolute favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of them, but I don't know. I feel like the titles are definitely going to change either way because Charlotte plays a big role in that, but the fact with the belt.
Because I would assume with her hold, she's not gonna. Does anybody here think she's going into Mania with both belts?
No.
No.
Because if it happens tonight, fine,
you
but
think
it's
so?
gotta happen at some point.
She should.
Why should she? Because is she wrestling twice, or just don't have one of the belts on the line? Because you know WrestleMania is going to have approximately 37 matches.
Well, haven't they done it before?
Mania is 2 nights again, so she technically could defend it on both nights.
That's actually very true. She could technically defend it on both nights.
They can open the first night.
If they haven't worked Asuka to death.
Yeah, they do the 2 nights again, then yeah, that makes more sense.
I want to wrap it up so we can get on to the other stuff. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax being former champions. Does that play a role in this?
I can't stand Shayna.
I like Shayna. I can't stand Nia.
I like Shayna, actually. I can't stand Nia.
Yeah,
I can't stand Nia.
I can't stand either one of them, so we're even.
I'm over them. I used to love Nia.
What a diverse group here. Okay.
I used to love Nia. Don't get me wrong. But then she started hurting people, and then supposedly she's starting to having an attitude, and I'm just like, no.
And
that's not what you do.
Fuck that.
Where I was going with this before we all finally got booted, I said coming to saying that I think that they would use this as an opportunity to drop the belts and use this as a way to start a feud between Charlotte and Asuka. Because I would imagine they're gonna she's not going to be a tag team champion for very long. She's going to be going for the main title. So tagging with her isn't really going to work for that much longer.
I'm not the biggest fan of Charlotte at all. I can't stand Charlotte. Her winning constantly, I'm like, okay, just because you have the name Flair, that's the only reason why you win.
They just talked about that before the name thing.
Before we went off the air, how ridiculous and moronic that sentence is. It's got nothing to fucking do with Flair's last name.
She can't work. She can't work. She does the same things. She tries to use John Cena.
You both tilted your head in the same direction.
I don't care. Okay, you do a crappy figure four.
He is the other AJ.
What can I say? I'm a heel.
Hey, listen, he got some heat, so he's good.
I don't care. That girl can't work. She does, her figure 8.
No.
Realistically, stupid.
No across the board.
Her chops. Here you go. Oh, it's so loud. Oh.
Are we talking about realistically with the people's elbow? Come on.
He slipped on it. That's the only way he did it.
He's 6'5", 265 pounds, brother.
And then the other thing that drives me nuts with Charlotte, she no sells all the time.
Charlotte? Well,
We'll give that, yeah.
Pen,
they're making believers.
Pen.
They're making the hard sell right now.
What did you compare her to earlier? Who did you compare her to earlier?
John Cena.
No.
Cena.
Oh yeah,
Cena.
Okay.
He's not allowed to say it, so you have to say it for him.
But the thing is,
So
with Cena, Cena was able to
Lawrence's
actually
logic.
let's
The
see.
ones who work the least apparently make the most money. So for all of you out there who are going to wrestling school, don't bother. Don't waste your time. Because apparently being unable to work makes you millions and millions of dollars worldwide.
Well, here's a
all
lot.
you need to do is just bump.
No,
Here's something that'll really bum me out.
He
That's
just said it,
everywhere.
he doesn't. They don't even do that. They no sell so often
he knows sells.
that they headline every WrestleMania and travel to every country around the world and is regarded amongst their peers as the best in-ring workers of their generation.
Literally, I'm telling
they
you
know
tomorrow. I'm telling you tomorrow. As soon as that match is done, watch Charlotte. She will literally no sell nothing at the end of that match and up and walk.
But that's
Because Oscar will be doing all the work.
he brought up a very good point when he flat out said that Charlotte can't work. Because this is why I have a lot of conversation with people that drives my brother up a wall because he feels like
Oh, look at the face.
yeah, because he feels like I entertain people a lot with this all the time. If you can look at me in a straight face and tell me that you don't like somebody, that I can buy. If you don't like the way they do something, if you don't like the way they present themselves, if you don't like the way, even if you don't like the way they work, I can buy that. To tell me that this person cannot work is illogical and non-factual. It's not factual. You cannot achieve that level of success and not know how to hammerlock or take a bump or a drop toe hold. It's fucking impossible.
So she's
For
choosing.
years, Roman Reigns can't wrestle. That is fucking impossible. You cannot get in the ring with the Undertaker and not know how to work. That doesn't work that way. That's what wrestling is. You cannot like it. It cannot be your cup of tea. I don't like the way she does this. I don't like the way she does that. That's
Oh, this is
fine.
gonna be an interesting debate.
That's fine. I can buy that all day. To simply flat out declare they cannot work just makes zero sense. Carmella, I think, is the shits.
Yeah, she's a drizzling shits.
Can I sit here and say she can't work? No, it's impossible to do that. You can't. How many shitty drivers have no accidents? How many good drivers have 2 or 3 on their fucking sheet? You cannot tell me. Everyone can drive. There's people drive shitty. If you think she wrestles shitty, she wrestles shitty. That's just the way that you're gonna feel about it.
I'm sorry. The
But
reason
to
why I
flat
say
out
she can't
declare
work,
to the world she can't work is not true.
the reason why I say she can't work is because her psychology. Honestly, if you can't follow the simple steps or whatever you're first
You're
taught in
telling
wrestling
me
school,
that a 6-time world champion who's headlined a WrestleMania as a woman has no psychology.
no, her psychology is all wrong.
All right, Eris, we're talking to you tonight. Can you mute him? For...
You're just mad because I can argue this fact.
No, you cannot argue that
I
fact.
am arguing the fact.
Did we turn his mic up? Because I can feel
There's
that
no
he's
basis.
coming
The
from
only-
this side
the
over here right
wait,
now, and I'm
the
fucking
only-
loving it.
Only explanation you can give is what you see and how you feel about what you see. You cannot tell me that that Vince McMahon has chosen this person to be the lead of his billion-dollar company has zero psychology. That makes zero sense. None. And it can't be proven at all. There is no argument against it because the people she wrestles are telling you different. It's impossible.
He
to
goes
just declare.
Flair.
It's
I'll argue this till the day I die.
not arguing. You're just
Taking
stating
this
the
shit to the
opinion.
grave.
You're not
Okay, what's
arguing anything. You're
I'm
just
looking at the
all you're
comments.
doing is saying she can't work.
What are the
That's
comments?
not an argument. You're just making a statement
Gordo
of your
put-
opinion.
Wait. First he said, "Why does Shayna hate?" I just don't like Shayna. I just
Oh,
don't.
why does Shayna hate?
Why
Because
does
I don't.
Shayna
Because
hate?
I don't like Shayna.
Yeah. Right. You don't like Shayna. Eris, can she work?
No.
Oh, my God. The two of you deserve each other. We're going
You
down
There
to
it
the
is.
deserve each
Um,
other.
by
And then,
law. She had to say that. By
Gordo
law.
put Charlotte is a brick house super athlete,
Brick house super athlete.
and then they're
Well,
bringing up Bianca.
Yeah, I was gonna
Bianca's
say
really
if you're
fucking good.
If you're gonna bring up Bianca right after that, that canceled out the first fucking comment. Because again, like with you can't compare Bianca and Charlotte. That's not even fucking close. That obstacle course was the first time I ever watched and enjoyed an obstacle course on wrestling.
What was that when she lifted up Otis?
Otis, yeah.
Oh my god, that was the funniest shit ever.
I don't even think I would thought it was cute of Otis to give her the leverage on the steps.
No, she full blown.
I don't think she needed it. Yeah, I think if she would have like Fireman Carey just picked him up straight up, she could have got him up.
Listen, if they're gonna incorporate that in the women's rumble, that'll be fucking awesome.
Well, she's definitely like, I would say in my eyes, like the newer like China, basically.
Who's that? Bianca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. I mean, she's a far better worker than China was. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
But I'm saying, like, as in, like, the look.
Well, I mean, better. Well, yeah. Okay, I get what you're kind
strong, you know, like. She just had more.
Speaking of strong physiques, brother Dave down here. I wonder if you saw Raquel Gonzalez recently. Yeah.
Just a
guttural. She's just
She is gorgeous, but don't get me started.
The other one against Rhea.
Yeah.
I mentioned Carmella because we're going to segue into the other women's championship match. Sasha Banks Carmella will be taking place. I'm going to go.
We can make short work of this one.
Yeah.
Please.
Dave.
No. How about that? That's my answer. Moving on. No, not fucking Carmella. Dude. So that giant gap that I didn't watch wrestling, the one thing that I remember about like going in and out of wrestling was how much I hated Carmella.
Oh, okay.
Like specifically. So the fact that she's getting a title shot right now, I'm just trying to figure out who she's blowing.
Jesus. That's what I'm saying.
I guess she got done with Corey.
I just need to know because you want to talk about not working or not whatever, dude. It's terrible. The gimmick, the look, the wrestling,
and they care enough about her. This is the repackage, so it's not like
it's a bad.
Oh my god, the repackage is awful.
It's terrible.
I like her manager.
I'm in the minority. I love it.
Can we talk about the manager?
God, it's you!
You're the one. He's like, hey, guilty as charged, man.
You can't see it, but she's down
there. Can we talk about Carmella's manager for a second?
What manager? The little black dude? Reginald.
Yeah, Reginald was the stars. Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh my god, he makes the whole thing great. That flip he did.
Oh, he saved her life like 2 weeks ago. Did
oh my god, yeah. What was that? That was
Black Rockstar Spud.
No, that was a pay-per-view, wasn't it?
No, I think it was just Raw or something. I don't think
SmackDown.
No, SmackDown.
SmackDown. I'm sorry.
SmackDown. Because we were watching it, and she goes, and he was right there.
Saved
and I
her
saw him
life.
timing it.
He just wrestled Sasha.
She was dead. She was so dead. He saved her life.
I think that dude is great.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Well, he's an athlete for sure.
We're being talked to by our cat. Apparently, he's very into this.
Well, speaking of giant pussies, do they have Carmella a chance to win the SmackDown title? No! Okay, all right. I don't think AJ. Do you think that?
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but no, I think they're gonna keep it with Sasha.
I'm gonna go ahead because me and Lawrence went back and forth on Charlotte, right? So I'm gonna give you the floor because you were the sole. I'm not really that opposed to the repackage, so go ahead. What about this? Do you think this is an upgrade from what she was doing before?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because she was at a standstill for the longest. After the R-Truth stuff and the dance break. A lot of you do not like. I was a big fan of the character, so I liked when she first won the title from Charlotte with the Money in the Bank cash in, and she did the celebrations. After that, with the R-Truth with dance break, she just lost her way. So this really put her back into a for better for worse the main event picture.
Well, yeah, because have they even mentioned she's a former SmackDown champion at all during the course of this whole program?
I don't think so.
I don't think they have.
Oh my god!
I think
they erased their own history now.
Personally,
they might have right at the beginning when she was doing just the promos in the back.
Maybe she said it. No.
Yeah, I think she might have. Yeah.
All right. So the overall feel of this room is this match is gonna happen. That's cool. Okay. So, who has a better Snoop Dogg theme, Sasha Banks or Cody Rhodes at this point?
Sasha Banks. That Cody remix was horrible.
I may not be a fan of Sasha, but that music.
That intro's hot. Yeah. I'll give her that.
Definitely better than her old one.
Oh yeah.
They need to turn it up though. Is it me or can you never hear it? It sounds like it's
Not with
drowned out.
clarity. Like I can't.
It's Snoop Dogg. Why can it should be the only thing I hear when she's walking out, but for whatever reason, that particular theme always seems completely drowned out.
I noticed that during the pay-per-views.
Yeah, it's like you can't hear it. It's weird.
Might be something with the facility. C.A. Claiborne says in the chat that not Sasha, excuse me, Carmella has mentioned in the past that she's mentioned that she's been the champion in her promos. Yeah, I wish the commentators would jump on board and let the people know she's a.
They're trying to forget it.
Yeah, probably because it was part of that original gimmick or whatever. Nancy says, I would love to see Charlotte win the Rumbles match. Not me, Nancy. I don't want to see a non-worker win a women's Royal Rumble. I want to see an incredible wrestling.
It's called a callback, guys.
We have the WWE. I need someone to make sense of this to me. The WWE Championship will be decided in a last man standing match between Roman Reigns and a healthy Kevin Owens, as opposed to the injured Adam Pearce.
He looks great.
Are they taking the leash off finally? Are we getting the Kevin Owens of old just a little bit in this baby face form? But I mean, the way that he's talking, did you guys see that promo in the car? With the initials on the knuckles and my grandfather did this and blah 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 blah. Is he getting a little bit more leeway these days? Is he out of the doghouse finally?
It kind of looks like it. Yeah, at the same time too, like they ran through everybody. Like it's like a holding pattern right now. So Kevin is the reliable one. They could hold off until now they build Roman towards Mania. But whatever it is, I'm glad they're giving him finally, a renewed sense of, a push right now.
I need. If we can get this audio to Kevin, I need you to stop.
Retire. Oh, wait, sorry.
The stunner. Retire the stunner.
Oh, okay, that works.
I need the stunner to stop. Okay.
I like this pop-up powerbomb.
I'll co-sign the pop-up bomb. Was there an issue with the bomb that we don't know about that he started switching it to the stunner?
I think people were afraid of going up in the air and then coming down, just like his package pile driver. Everybody was afraid of it.
I wouldn't do it.
I've taken a pop-up powerbomb. It's nothing.
I would rather the pop-up powerbomb than that package pile driver, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
if I had to choose, then I would conquer my fear and do the pop-up.
Listen, he's a little bit more svelte than he has been in years, but he is too round and rotund to be dropping that stunner on people. It does not look right at all. Roman's
just rolling on the shoulder
recently, but that stunner, I'm not a fan of that stunner. I am a fan, however. Claiborne says, I'm with you. No more stunner for KO. See, Claiborne's on board. I am a fan, however, of this brand new Roman Reigns that is progressing a little bit more and a little bit more. Is it me, or does he feel a little bit? He's looking a little bit more confident these days on TV with this new gimmick.
Because they're actually letting him talk. Like, he's not behind somebody.
That's the question I have. Is he still receiving scripts, you think, or is he literally just talking?
I think he's just talking, doing like the whole Samoan thing.
I feel like he's just talking. I feel like
because they tied in the Samoan thing and it has to do with family, he was able to say more with it.
I think he actually believes.
Sorry, our cat just randomly meowed at us.
And the cat was like, hold on a second. Roman Reigns is very overrated.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I do agree he's overrated, but here's the other thing.
Wait, you do agree with the cat? Roman Reigns is overrated?
Yep. There you go, Kate.
Here, go get him. Hold on, we're gonna bring the cat.
Right. Go grab her pussy and bring it to the camera real quick. Hold on, hurry up.
Oh my God, you're so freaking heavy.
There you go. Heavy pussies are the best pussies. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Oh, it's a black pussy.
It's a black
This is Mavis.
Mavis. Oh, okay.
No, he'll actually watch wrestling with him all the time. Him and the other cat.
I like the humble brags in the back with the posters on.
Oh, our collection.
These are all the places that I work at. It's cool.
We only put the ones that we've actually been like.
That's ECPW and that's VPW.
Oh, Victory Pro! Shout out.
I was never a part of any posters for FTW.
No, they kept putting me.
no shade at all whatsoever.
But
if Lawrence had boobs, he'd be on too.
What?
If Lawrence had boobs, he'd be on too.
No, just because you know how it was back in the day.
I'm joking. Yes, of course I know. That's why I'm making that sarcastic comment.
But
Yo, Lords, put on your freaking mask.
Don't say it too loud for Pan. I don't know what his connection is with them.
I have no contact.
Oh,
he said, "Have at it.
Have at it then."
Get on him. I don't care. Fuck him.
I wasn't
I'm still
sure.
waiting for my
Pan
money.
knows the deal.
Oh no! He knows, but I didn't want to put him in the position to have to. Hey, ho, ho, ho.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, and he's like, no,
But now back to the
no,
Roman thing.
go at it.
Fire away.
Back to the Roman thing.
Yes.
He is overrated, but with this recent storyline, especially with the family thing, I feel like he was more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe from him that he just feels more comfortable.
I honestly, like, this is just my opinion.
Why are you yelling at me?
I don't even think that they needed
yelling at all of us.
I don't even think they needed Paul Heyman with it. Roman could have done it by
Well,
himself.
I think was it Dave? I think it was
That's a theory I have all the
that
time.
you had right. That I think
He
the
was
Paul-
emergency, just in case he started to get like booed when he shouldn't have again, or whatever.
It didn't work.
Whatever reaction he was supposed to get, he wasn't getting. That's why Paul's there. But
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
because he's stepping up and he's actually fucking killing it right now.
Yeah, we haven't had.
He's
too
just
much.
chilling. He's like, this is the easiest paycheck I ever made. He's over here
Except for
doing
the fact-
other shows, building superstars.
And he's got to be extra happy that they're not flying around. It's a lot easier
Yeah.
for him to be there every week, considering it's in the same fucking facility every fucking time.
And it's
sure
easier
he's
to get a
looking
paycheck when your wrestler's there every night.
well, he was getting a paycheck when his wrestler wasn't there every fucking night.
That's
I think
true.
I think
Let's keep it a
that
buck.
was-
That's true.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Let's keep it on. That's true.
Claiborne, Roman is getting better, but his promos are still delivered like he's reading them off of a teleprompter. That's what I was concerned about. I felt like it's a little bit more natural.
I feel like
He
it
wants
depends
it
on the
to be.
segment.
Yeah, probably.
That's what
I
it
think
more
he's more
is.
comfortable with certain things. So-
Kevin Owens has a good chance to win if Roman doesn't use Jey Uso to cheat.
Well, that's my next question, and we're gonna wrap up this match with this question. Everyone, it's a kind of a foregone conclusion that Roman Reigns is being built up for some sort of WrestleMania opponent. So, is it a gimme that they don't pull the trigger tonight, tomorrow night?
You know what I think would be cool?
Would they be
Kevin
like?
Owens-
If he
Would
had
they
Jay,
zigzag us whether Owens win tomorrow just to somehow figure out a way to get
Roman
it back?
has
to
Jay,
I don't
but
think
Jimmy
so.
goes with Owens.
I'm sorry, what? So Jimmy
Say that
had
again.
What if Jay goes with Roman and Jimmy goes with Kevin?
interesting take.
Tag team match.
That breaks up the Usos forever and ever until the end. No, that never ever.
No, with the gimmick, it's over. Like they can't be tag
Of
team,
course.
Because then they get
Well,
time
no,
more with
not-
the
not
family thing also.
which
Yeah.
would be awesome.
I wonder if maybe even if it doesn't happen tomorrow, Jimmy playing some sort of a role and fucking this whole thing up. There's still people that are convinced
The
that
problem,
Jay is gonna wake up from his haze and challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania and overcome the bully. Yeah, all right, buddy.
the biggest problem with Roman's gimmick, in my opinion, is that he can't lose. He can't. His gimmick relies on him always being the superior. Him taking a loss hurts his gimmick really badly. So he's definitely not going to lose here, I don't think. But who beats him? And his gimmick still stays the same.
Well, they're probably gonna keep him protected till Mania. He's probably gonna lose at Mania because why not just do it on the big stage? But
Yeah.
to support,
Because then
more-
nobody's going to expect it. Everybody's going to expect him to win at Mania.
yeah, to keep the whole thing going.
And then just twist it. He
So you-
loses. Plus, it'll get more ratings because then everybody always watches the day after WrestleMania.
To further your theory of not theory, but to further your assessment on the character, a lot of mental things could happen to him should he lose the title at WrestleMania. You know, you start to see him emotionally crumble throughout the weeks. You know, and he does the whole like the Mania after when he beat Taker and he hit the ring and everyone just booed him until the end of fucking time. Legend has it that audience is still there booing him to
Just wearing the masks and everything.
The thing,
skeletons in the office, one hungry guy.
I guess my point is Owens is not that guy to ruin the gimmick. So I
Well,
don't think he's
yeah,
gonna-
it's not going to be Owens. Claiborne says they're killing KO with so many losses. At this point, if he's not dead yet, you can't.
Yeah, I think him giving such strong matches against Reigns is rebuilding.
Oh,
helping
that's
out
the
right
whole.
now.
I thought Owens losing to Goldberg the way that he did was the death nail. Until
Someone just mentioned Goldberg in the comments.
Yeah, they're giving him a Goldberg run, no losses for like 2 years. I don't know about 2 years, but even if he does take a loss, I wouldn't expect a loss immediately after that. Like he would take the big loss and then he would just start beating the shit out of people to eventually.
Yeah, that's what I've seen becoming more vicious after that loss.
Yeah, turning it up a notch and then just beating the shit out of just everybody. A la Austin before the Rumble, just random matches. Pin him. Oh,
yeah.
Just go.
He lost at WrestleMania. That's why he's upset. But why fuck up the whole roster of 205 Live? I don't get it.
God.
Roll through
205.
The WWE Universal Championship will be on the line. As you know what? Let's reverse that. We just talked about the Universal title. The WWE Championship is on the line here.
Match of the night.
Match of the night. And you know what? It could be because if it lasts this long, then it has a very good chance. What's the confusion? What's the confusion about Goldberg here? Goldberg, you want to talk about Mr. Can't Work over here. Goldberg has gotten over for the 30-second, 90-second, 2-minute, 4-minute situation. So when he does it now, what's the issue? I don't understand.
I don't know.
What, that he's doing it now, it honestly makes him look weak. It's not like back then when he actually looked the part. Now he's just old. I don't think
those are his own words. Because he just said that recently in an interview where he's like, "Oh, I'm not the Goldberg of old." Blah, blah, blah. Okay, no buts.
Stop right there.
You got it right where it is.
That's
right there.
all I needed from
right
you.
there.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
When I first
told
you,
I'm a big Drew McIntyre fan.
Oh,
I love Drew McIntyre, man.
We've gotten to work with him.
For you.
We've gotten to work with him. He's one of the nicest guys. He deserves the opportunity.
Yeah.
People were on the same show with that. I know AJ. I think you worked with him too a time or two. I think during the
Drew's fantastic. He's still a humble dude. So happy when he won it last year.
Drew Galloway helped.
He's like, yo, what's all these compliments? Fuck Drew.
Fuck.
There's actually, if you go on his, he has two Facebooks. He has the Drew McIntyre and the Drew Galloway.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the Galloway video, one of the promos from Evolve, and you just see me standing there so serious. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Kabam, flex. So
my picture, short me. I'm like 5'4", and 6 foot something tall him walking down Queens Boulevard to 7-Eleven. That is the best thing that ever happened to me. It was the funniest thing.
Look at that face. The best thing that
you laughed at it too.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm right next to you. I don't need to hear your voice levels up here. I only got one ear.
Somebody save Mavis. They're getting the mom.
I'm used to this.
But
Drew Galloway, if you want to see a funny picture, Drew Galloway, 6'5", the Colossus, right? The big dude, holding my not even 1-year-old kid in his hand. Like,
aww.
My son wasn't even 1. He held him for a second for a photo. It was hilarious.
He's so nice, though.
He's the coolest dude ever. And he even, just for the record, in case this ever gets out to him, he had the good graces to hold off the baby oil so that he could hold the baby. We'll oil after. Took the photo, and then proceed. And he had an oil person. I don't know who that person was.
Take this child now. Oil me.
Now, the one thing that I liked about him was he remembered you. That was the big thing. Like every time we were at Evolve, he'd come straight to me. And this was when I was in a car accident and I had my shoulder injury. Every time he saw me, how are you feeling, love? What's new? Did they kick that kid's ass yet?
You know, Drew, you could help in that department if you.
I said that to him, and he goes, "Tell me where."
I want to hear. I always, whenever people talk about him, I always listen to it in his accent because his accent.
People have asked me if the accent is real.
No, shit is for real. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's for real.
Claiborne,
all I just remember is just looking up, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's legit."
Claiborne says Drew's gonna show y'all something. He's gonna carry the shit out of Goldberg. I
hope so. I hope he doesn't get the Goldberg thing where Goldberg has to win. It's no.
If Drew McIntyre is able to carry Goldberg through anything past 5 minutes, that's it.
He's the OG.
He's a made man. That's it. Because he will have succeeded in a category a lot of current WWE superstars could not.
But yeah, my vote's for Drew on that one.
Here's the tricky question now. Does the child change hands here at the Royal Rumble against Goldberg?
I hope
you have
not.
to. And before you scoff, how many times have we been at this table and said, "Nah, not gonna put Goldberg over in this situation"? What good would
Hey,
that
listen,
come?
this is our first time at
And
the
it
table.
happened every single.
I'm excited because I think it's going to happen. Sadly,
You do, right? See, I'm nervous about that. I'm not.
no, I sadly think it's going to happen. Why do you bring him back to not give him the belt?
I didn't think he'd do it against the Fiend, and he did. I didn't think he'd do it against Kevin, and he did. Dolph, I saw there was no title on the line, so okay. He needed that come up. He needed that fresh match after the Saudi Arabia deal. So we all saw that.
Yeah.
Every time he's been in a title situation, the first Brock Lesnar one, when the Survivor Series match, just when you think, no, that doesn't make any sense, they pull the trigger.
Yeah.
So is it possible? Nancy, Goldberg versus Drew is going to be good.
I really hope they don't do it to Drew. I really hope not.
I said at the beginning of this, I need your optimism. I'm getting a lot of optimism on this. There's a lot of people who are like, man, this match is going to be just a real head shake. It's going to be a fantastic match.
I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not counting, but I hope it is.
I agree. It's going to be match of the night. Hopefully, if they're not going to do the usual shit with Goldberg.
What will the usual shit would be putting him over in that situation and giving that man, that poor man, yet another excuse to hurt himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we will see. 2 matches left here. It's time to get serious. Because
Rumble.
Yes, the 2 matches we're gonna combine. We'll combine them together here just so we can talk, because it's the same match, no sense in it. So I'll ask different questions per match, but we're all going to talk about the same thing. We are here yet again for the 30-man and woman Royal Rumble matchup, where the winner obviously goes on to WrestleMania. They keep saying in the main event, it's how many times has it actually been the main event of fucking WrestleMania? You just go to WrestleMania and get a title shot. Just say that. Just say that the winner gets a title match at fucking WrestleMania. That's the end all be all that. So we've already had some of the people watching the show here make their predictions on who they think is going to win. So I'm going to go around the table here. We've got 2 matches. We've heard a shit ton of rumors. A lot of news swirling around. So, AJ, let's start with you here. For the Women's Rumble, who do you have coming out on top and heading to WrestleMania?
I'm going to go. It's probably not going to happen, but I would love to see Bayley win it. Ooh. I think she's been carrying Smack. She's been doing fantastic this past year. With her accolades, I think it would be great for her to add Royal Rumble winner to it. So Bayley would be my choice to do it.
I would love anytime what was the old Jerry Lawler line? I hate to see you go, but I love
to watch you leave.
My God. She is the only person in my house where I could yell out, God damn, and my wife goes, it must be Bayley. I think
that's here when Ruby Riott had the long hair.
Okay. All right. Brother Dave, who do you see coming out of the Women's Royal Rumble and heading to WrestleMania?
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on this one, to be honest. Like, I'd like to see.
Lie to me, goddammit.
I always pronounce her name incorrectly. Huh? No, not stop. No. Baszler.
Oh,
Bianca Belair.
Yeah. I would love. I don't like seeing shit like
I love it.
Her name getting a fucking title shot when you have her on the roster. It just makes me sick. So hopefully,
gotta slow burn her though. She's more dominant than
Carmella. Seeing Carmella get a title shot and her not, it hurts my stomach. So to be honest with you, hopefully this is a way to kind of push it to the top, because she's a dominant female wrestler. For whatever reason, I guess she's not ready. So hopefully this is the beginning of the push.
The beginning of the beginning. Spirall family, your pick for the Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble winner.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at him. I'm gonna go different.
Okay. Different's good. I like that.
I want to say Alexa Bliss.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with what they're doing with her right now.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want her to win the Rumble, because I want.
That's why I do want her.
No,
because I feel like they will get rid of that gimmick, and I can't stand her like this.
I'm waiting for Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania. This is the match that has to absolutely happen. That's what the buildup has been. That's what the program has been. I said that earlier. My friend goes, "No, he's supposed to fight Bray Wyatt. Why? Who? Is he part of this? I forgot he was a part of this. I've been watching Bliss and Orton for fucking weeks. And you're going to tell me that the payoff is going to be Orton versus Wyatt? I think Bliss, no disrespect, I think Bliss and Orton could have a better match than Bray and Orton. I don't really care. I want to see Bliss and Orton. I want the payoff, the mega match. It could even be an Alexa Playground match at WrestleMania.
Oh my God, imagine that.
Balloons
That'd be awesome.
all kinds of shit. Randy Orton with his lucha, his spoiler mask that he wore the other day. All kinds of cool shit.
Oh my God, the makeup they did on his face, that made me cringe. But I gotta go with Bliss because I love what they've been doing with her. She's becoming a fan favorite. And the fact that they could literally take it into a direction where, like you said, it could be the Alexa Bliss playhouse fight. Mm-hmm. They could have so many things with that.
Claiborne said in the chats, Alexa's already feuding with Asuka. She doesn't need it. They're not really feuding, though. They had 2 matches. She's not feuding.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say
that was it. It doesn't matter.
With Orton. That's who she's feuding with.
That's a feud. Yeah.
Vaseline on her side. That's where she shot a fireball in this fucking dude's face. She's been cursing him out for fucking weeks. This is the build-up. I'm telling you, Alexa Bliss is going to get close to winning, and Orton's going to fuck her over. And then
I feel like she's going to be in the final 5. Yeah,
and then we're
at least.
We're going to get some cinematic bullshit in the February show, and then WrestleMania. I'm telling you. Bliss and Orton. That's a semi-main event.
If Bliss doesn't win, I say she's going to be in at least the final 5.
Final 5. Oh, okay. All right.
Now, do we see Alexa Bliss pull a Mick Foley and come out like as the old Bliss?
Oh, yeah, because now we've got the Alexas now, right? Because we have the Goddess. We have whatever that black version is. I haven't heard the name for it yet.
The darker one, and then the one who is the blend between
Playground
both.
One, right? Yeah, there's many versions. She's a better Fiend than the fucking Fiend. This is ridiculous.
He's carrying it. I think it's fantastic.
This past week was amazing. I loved when she actually went to Old Bliss, and you kind of saw a little bit of what the fuck's going on with her? Like she's shocked that was amazing.
Forgot how
I've been a fan of that storyline since day one, especially when she started changing and they added the contacts.
Yeah.
I was done.
All right, guys. I'm going to make my pick. My selection. Yes, Lawrence, go ahead. Did you make your pick?
No, I have 2, but they're not even mentioned. I'm going to say Becky or Rousey.
How's Becky going to do when she just
I was going to mention that in a second.
They're in talks right now with
She's
her
been
coming
training
back already.
Oh, you didn't see the IG post, baby? She's in the gym.
She's been going, and then I hear
Rousey supposed to picture her and the baby, and she looked great. So
her cervix is just fine. She should be good to go. My wife was ready in 6 weeks, so we should be good to go. I mean, she really wasn't. I'm making a joke, but physically,
that's my picks.
Speaking of
so Becky or Ronda.
Becky or Ronda.
If we were putting money on odds, he'd come out a millionaire on that one because I don't think anybody's talking about, at least about Ronda.
I won the picks last year and I won nothing. I was so mad.
You won a lifetime partner with your buddy right there, right next to you. That good, wholesome man there.
Yeah.
Big.
All this time. Well, I mean, I didn't want to call you a little guy. I don't think that was gonna.
I'm a little guy.
Fucking he owns it.
I'd rather be a little guy.
What's your pick, AJ?
My pick actually was spoiled in the chat.
Was it?
Yes. Claiborne asked the question, where's Nikki Cross? I want to see
Nikki.
Now, here's the thing, though. I don't know if people are understanding why I'm picking that. I don't know if anybody has seen her shit on her own personal social media.
On social media, yeah.
These shoot little promos that she's been doing.
I haven't seen it. What was she doing?
She's just angry as fuck. And she's just upset because she was over as Rover, and they purposely got out of the way to fuck all her shit up. They put her with Alexa for all that time to get her over as a character, and then immediately when they changed Alexa, just gave up on fucking Nikki, which is usually the formula for a big win somewhere down the line. Like when they do those Money in the Bank deals where you were a loser for like 6 months, and all of a sudden you win the briefcase and you're undefeated for the remainder of your existence.
I remember when she was doing the crazy gimmick, and it was great. And then they had her get rid of that.
Yeah, I actually want to see Nikki Cross.
Oh my God! Wait, imagine. Yes. Wait, imagine if she goes the crazy gimmick again, but with Alexa.
They would have. I think they would have gotten somewhere close to that by now. But if
But
not,
I'm saying because there used to be rumors that she was going to be Sister Abigail.
yeah, I think that was more. Yeah, there were some rumors about that. I never liked the idea of. I didn't like the idea of a Sister Abigail just in general, just a physical representation of that. Just leave that to the imagination, so to speak. I always pictured Elizabeth Moss being a fucking Sister Abigail. I don't know why that was the idea in my head, but yeah, I would love to see Cross walk away with that. For the men, we'll start right where we started last time before AJ Pan. Who is your pick for the?
That's more of a tough one. I don't really. I'm not seeing anybody really stand out. Who I would love to see get it, which would never happen in a million years, but Cesaro. I would love. He's been getting a little bit of burn now on SmackDown. I would love Cesaro to actually pull out a win, but I don't see it happening. But
well, he started mentioning that Andre the Giant Battle Royal stuff.
Yes,
was the original winner.
He did win one. So
yeah, and then you said something about 4 ropes or something and killed yourself. That's what ended up happening. Brother Dave, for the men's Royal.
I would like to see AJ win it personally, but I think they're
going to
me
or Orsini.
No, Styles. No,
The talented one. He's picking the talented one.
But I think they're going. I think Bobby is probably gonna. They're probably gonna give it to Bobby.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Claiborne of the chat. Oh, Basket is glory. I guess he's picking the Performance Center superstar Keith Lee to win the Royal Rumble.
Oh man, I fucking love that guy. Yeah, I changed my pick. I want Keith Lee to win. That guy's fucking awesome, man.
Eris.
I have to change my pick now.
Nothing is set in stone.
If we give him our energy, he might win.
Keith Lee, definitely. He's another really
a
nice
lot
guy.
of Keith Lee love here tonight. What the hell?
But if I didn't pick him, I don't know.
The Spirit Bomb won't work if you don't pick him.
I know that. We have to bask in his glory.
All of the glories.
But if I wasn't allowed to pick Keith Lee, I would probably go with. I don't know. Maybe
go with your gut. You know who you want.
Strowman.
Strowman. Listen to me right now. I want you to listen to me as clearly as humanly possible. Put your ear to the speaker. If that motherfucker wins the Royal Rumble, okay, I will. Hold on one second. This is live on Facebook, right? Okay, hold on a second.
I'm gonna get yelled at.
Oh my god, you're gonna disconnect our
that
shit.
large flat screen television over there. I will put my fucking foot through it if that motherfucker wins the Royal
Can't
Rumble.
lift it that high.
I will put my fucking.
Okay, fine. Then I take it back.
I'm not saying that you can't pick him. I'm just I don't want to see that motherfucker.
If it happens, that's what's gonna happen.
And he's won one before, folks. He's won the biggest Royal Rumble of all.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going with Keith Lee.
Jesus Christ.
I think Keith is awesome.
Braun Strowman. Oh my god. What kind of a night am I having? All right, Lawrence. Lawrence, men's Royal Rumble winner. Who you got? Another surprise, I'm sure. Watch. Lawrence is gonna hit you with some knowledge. Go ahead. Hit him.
Karrion Kross.
Ooh. I don't know about winning, but to see him in the Rumble would be really cool.
The reason why, like, my first choice was Keith Lee, of course. The reason why I'm saying Keith Lee is because to put him with the Hurt Business, make them even bigger, make them better.
Wait, Karrion Kross?
No, I just said Keith Lee.
Oh,
No, Keith Lee.
I got okay. Right. You want Keith Lee in the Hurt Business? Oh man, that's too much chocolate. I don't know.
You never really see Keith as a heel, so it's a big turn.
I don't need him in the Hurt Business to be a heel.
I saw him as a heel once, and I was scared.
But I would like to see.
I don't need all the darkies in the back of the bus, bro. Like we can spread this out.
Jesus Christ!
But
it was like back in the day when we had like 6 Nation members. It was like, dude, being black doesn't mean he needs to follow Farouk. He can still be a bad guy.
Crush D'Lo Mark.
Why not? That was successful and awesome and memorable. Can we get it again?
Actually,
can we all just bask in his glory?
Fuck it! I want D'Lo Brown to win the Rumble.
You can't. He's the color commentator for Impact Wrestling now.
Yeah, but my pick is Kross because Kross, I feel he's too good to be in NXT. Like, I know it's like, messed up to say because you got like Finn Balor and all that, but like his look, the gimmick, like alone, that guy, when he comes out, the presence is like, I'm going to
I'm with you. Yeah. If I could personally take him out of there and put him in the main roster, even if he's not used right away, just to get him out of NXT, I would.
Want to just feed him fodder and just build him?
Yeah, something, man.
I'm not a fan of the entrance.
I love it. That's actually Scarlett.
Oh, dude, like Mania would be. Something with that. That'd be sick.
I'm cool with it on the takeovers. I think for the takeovers, because it's a big, boisterous fucking entrance. It's huge.
Jesus Christ, you guys love Kool-Aid.
That's not Kool-Aid.
It's not Kool-Aid. No.
This is Mio water. It's actually
water with Mio in it.
It's got no preservative, no sugar, no sodium.
Mio, and why do you hate him so much that you put him in your beverages?
I put him in my beverage. That shit looks tasty though.
He's sipping the fuck out of that fucking beverage. All right.
First, no, I'm good. I want to finish it first.
All right, who's AJ's pick?
AJ's pick for the men's Royal Rumble. All right, I've heard the rumors, and last year I heard the rumors and I ignored them. I said, Edge is coming. No fucking way. When you get a chance, if you're watching this now on Facebook Live, go back and listen to it. I was hella confident that Edge was not coming out in that Royal Rumble last year. And Lord and behold, the man came out and the whole place. Well, I'm going to admit I went a little nuts too. That was a great moment.
I did too.
But the rumors this year have been about two individuals. And I'm picking either one of those. I want one of those. Lesnar's name's been thrown around.
Oh!
I was like, do it. I fucking dare you to do it. I double dog dare you. And the other one, hold on, let me make sure my wife's not around. Hold on.
I'll say for you, is it John Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh my God,
he's referred to in this house as he who shall not be named.
I listen.
Okay,
I've seen her chase a human being up and down her own hallway to the point.
Yeah, Paul Green, are you in here? Is Paul Green in here? Can I tell the great grape soda incident of 2011? First of all, a black guy being chased by grape soda is a problem all in itself. But is he in here anymore?
Over a white guy at that.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
I'll tell that story at the end if we have time because we got to get through.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight with
I don't know about that story even if we don't have time.
I don't want to know about Kool-Aid. Right,
I'll tell it quickly. Okay, so what happens is, make sure the close. So she don't like that guy at all. Like
no, fuck it then. I'll tell it because you gotta tell that shit with some energy. So this whole day, right? Because this dude, what's his name? I got the build up. But what's his name? I forget his name.
Paul Green, Alex Paul Green. Yes.
Okay, Paul Green. Right. So the whole day. Wait, are we thinking about the same one?
Okay, let me tell the fucking story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Paul Green is a very, very good friend of mine. One of my
best. C-Man.
I was yeah, okay. Juan, right? Okay, so
yeah, there you go.
I was the best man at his wedding, like we're really close. So we used to invite him over when we used to have annual WrestleMania parties up until this whole COVID thing happened. So he came every year. So what happened is the first time we invited him, he showed up in He Who Shall Not Be Named shirt. And she gave him the old speaking to that in my house, blah, 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 blah. So the next year, he came in a Macho Man shirt. And we were like, all right, not thinking anything of it. As the pay-per-view progressed, when it came down to Juan's match, during Juan's entrance, he proceeded to get up from his seat, tear Hulk Hogan style, tear his Macho Man shirt to reveal yet another Juan shirt. So we were like, all right, this is crazy.
And he started pulling out everything, the headbands, everything.
He had the whole.
He was a man on a mission.
All of it.
So
he got searched at the door and everything.
Oh, no. So the third year, this is a yearly thing. On the third year, he came with a buddy who I'm friends with also, a mutual friend. He came and she searched him at the door. She started checking shirts and everything. She checked pockets, book bag.
Oh God, I think I know where this is going.
My theory is he boofed it.
Yeah. So he was cleared to go. Everything was fantastic. So the WrestleMania is progressing. We're going through, and all of a sudden he's got to go to the bathroom. He comes back. Blah blah. Okay, cool. So the match takes place, and here we go again. And he rips the fucking shirt. Yet another Juan Cena shirt. So she sees the shirt. He makes eye contact with her, and she gets up to come after him, he runs. All right, so he goes from the living room past my kitchen. He's running down my hallway going toward the bathroom. She, for whatever reason, I guess it was the closest thing to her, picked up a Welch, because I had beers, there were sodas everywhere. Of course, the only thing close to her at the time was a Welch's grape. Okay, a Welch's grape, and she can't get to him fast enough, so she chucks it at my bathroom door because he barricaded himself in the bathroom, and grape soda exploded fucking everywhere. And forever since then, the grape soda incident of 2011, and he was not.
Oh no, he froze!
Oh my God! Oh, the suspense.
$9.99.
So she is very strict on that rule. Juan is not allowed anywhere near the vicinity here. So that was the grape soda incident.
She looks like she wants to slap you just for saying
Juan. So mad that you just told that story.
She goes, it was a full-on betrayal. No, she's reliving it. It was a full-on betrayal. No. I told him about the first two and what he was doing to you, and then what led to the grape soda. I didn't just throw you under the bus about grape soda.
No. I patted him down downstairs before he even entered my building. Okay, legs, socks between his legs.
Curious as to how he got the shirt in.
Everywhere, like everything, but I even had some hands on butt a little bit. I was like,
she grabbed ass a little. Oh wait, so I was wrong. He couldn't have moved it.
Eyes, because he knew I wouldn't grab his junk. Okay.
He knew at least his balls were safe.
Oh,
so that shirt and headband was just tainted with sack.
That shirt was in his balls for almost 2 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
You know those New York apartments on the 6th floor, so they're hot as hell.
Oh, sweating everything.
We were at 6th floor apartment. I forgot about that. That's right.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
So that
was desperate.
So those are the rumors.
I respect that, man.
I even if I crap out on this one, I'm not going to be burned 2 years in a row. If that's what happens, that's what happens. Because I lost.
You better knock on wood now.
Oh man! So that is your Royal Rumble card set for tomorrow. Again, the last big event for the WWE Network. You guys can check that out tomorrow on the app. What's left of that? So, before we get into what many people I'm sure are going to be referring to as our main event of the evening, AJ, I just came from South Jersey with Global Syndicate Wrestling. We did a taping. You know how that goes. So there for several hours doing several things. My feet hurt. One of my guys got accidentally kneed in the head. And the other guy, the bigger one, hyperextended his knee giving wheel kick.
Oh fuck.
Because according to him, I don't know if you're familiar with Wrecking Ball Legursky.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. So apparently, no matter how large your leg is, if you spinning heel kick him in the chest, his chest wins almost every time.
Noted.
Because when he did it, I'm ringside, obviously, right? And he did it, and then he crawls over to me and goes, "Yep, knees out." And I'm like, "Well, that's fun. That's cool. That's something you want to whisper to your manager during the course of a match."
Yeah, really.
Because this happened during a Royal Rumble match. Well, let's call it what it was. It was really a battle royal, but it happened during a battle royal match, and we have a tag match after this. Oh, not directly. There's a one more match and then us again, and he's got no knee. And I'm like, oh, this should be fun. So long day. But the reason why I bring it up is because COVID has killed a lot of momentum here in the wrestling industry. So I have to ask, not just you, I'll get to the Spirall family in a second. Is there anything that you guys you've been doing to keep busy during this whole time? Are you still working dates? Are you open for more dates for anybody who's listening right now? What's your whole deal with wrestling right now?
Definitely open. Looking forward to getting back soon. Talking with BCW about when we can start running again and options there. Besides that, just been tweaking some stuff on the character, working on, new promos, and figured I talked about this during the summer. In a way, it's not kind of good. We got to take advantage of what happened. So it's kind of like we're coming back with a blank slate. So we could kind of just, go in new directions, try new things now, not locked into anything when we come back, more or less. So, hey, let's try some stuff. Let's have fun with it now. And especially with last year, the way so many things happened, not even with the fan, but like wrestling. Like a couple months later, the Me Too movement hit wrestling, and we had so many scandals that came out, and a lot of guys and girls who had top positions are now gone. So there's spots available. So I don't know. It's going to be a good time when we come back. We can finally, people want to come back to shows. Fans are dying for it. Let's hit the ground running and have fun. That's all I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
I love that you mentioned the Me Too movement too, because that was a big deal.
Yeah, it was, and it saw like a huge, so many people that were so like bigger, and were the, someone talked about, and I hate to say they were the ones that pushed for change, and people latched onto that, but then they got taken out of the scenes, and a lot of the spots are open now.
Yeah, I spoke out, but I didn't put names. But I did speak out, and it was hard. It was very, very hard to do.
Listen, I dedicated a whole live episode to that shit, and a whole bunch of fucking people who either I appreciate anybody that spoke on the show, but I got so many conversations started privately after that. Like for those who are like, well, I didn't really feel comfortable saying it on the show, but I definitely wanted to share with you this and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a pretty big deal. And I hope it remains a big deal. I hope it's something that people stay conscious of as we
exactly, because it's not something that shouldn't be pushed under the rug. Like when Keith Lee put out his story.
Which I haven't seen yet. I got to see that.
Twitter.
Oh, okay.
But he put his story out, and I literally cried because it just shows that it can happen to men too in the business. Anyway, positive. Let's go positive.
No, but that was positive. Do you guys, Spyro family, you guys got anything coming up you guys want to share? Any events that you have coming up?
Yeah, currently we have a couple of promotions. We have AFCW, Ace Fusion Pro Wrestling in New Jersey.
We just wrestled them with them for the first time last month, and I got to do a championship match on my debut.
Yep, she wrestled twice.
Nice.
We got Delta Wrestling Alliance out of Pennsylvania. We got Ramos Brothers Pro Wrestling out in Pennsylvania, and then we have, as you can see, the shirt, Target Wrestling in New Jersey as well. We both are defending our belts. I'm currently the light heavyweight champion. She's currently the 24/7 champion.
That's
we've been
champion. Hold on a second. They could get you at any time.
Anytime.
Am I correct? No.
This
episode is me putting my headset down and scoobling her.
Just coming all the way out here.
But with LTW, we were doing shows outdoors because of COVID, but we were now allowed to do indoor tapings now over at Super Crazy, which is in Deptford, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's where it was. Oh no, I was right next door, Paulsboro.
It's like right by there.
But yeah, I believe they're working on like a collaboration with them, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and they're trying to get the dates. And we have 2 shows for AFCW coming up.
We usually, this is like how she was saying when we first started, this is the only weekend that we've gotten that we haven't been traveling. We've been traveling literally every weekend safely. Yeah, we have
within CDC regulations.
But it's here this way. He's going to go get something.
I have to move. I have to keep going. So
every time, I'm just saying, every time we came back, we would get tested.
Oh, there you go. I gotta get tested too. I don't feel comfortable.
Mask. Hand sanitizer.
Right.
Lysol.
All right. And lotions. How else do you? Okay, never mind. So
I don't need no lotions with her.
Oh, she is DTF, baby. All good wives are. No, don't have any shame in it. Own that. All right. So, Brother Dave, you got some stuff coming up here on this.
Oh, one of my friends is in the chat.
Hello.
What'd you say?
A girl that's a friend of mine who's very big on wrestling. She's in the chat. Her name is Amanda, or Batty, as we call her.
Oh, all right. Deceive Dave.
Yes.
What's going on with that stuff?
Just a little bit of streaming going on. It's been an absolute blast. I told you a little bit ago I was going to start doing it. and it's actually been going extremely well. If I've actually had people in there hanging out with me. I've gotten quite a few follows, all that good stuff. So the YouTube channel is the same. Again, it is video game based, so if you're not really into that, that's cool. This YouTube wise, but the stream is a little bit different. I am still playing video games, but it's not solely about that. So if you want to stop by, shoot the shit, we could talk about wrestling. We can really talk about anything, honestly. Any conversation starters are welcome, because it's not specifically about that. It's just kind of what I'm doing. So again, that's going to be at twitch.tv/Deceive Dave, all one word. Feel free to come by, drop a follow, because I could really use those to build up the channel. And like I said, even if you decide to come back a little bit later or stop in, just shoot the shit with me. I'll be there. I've been doing it a lot, and I've been having an absolute blast. I actually did it for like 4 hours before I came on here with you guys.
Is it deceive or deceived?
It's all one word, and it's 1D. So it's deceived, and then Ave, I guess, is the best way to spell it. The D plays both for deceived and Dave.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think is that you?
That's me.
Appreciate
you. As you can see, my mixture of stuff that I'm into here. So that's the game that I play.
Because I'm streaming too.
There you go. All right. Well, I'll see it up there. I'll
follow for follow happening right now.
That's it, man.
Yo, let's get it done.
Let's get it.
All right, brother Dave. It is about that time.
It is
about to yell at each other very hard right now.
We are running against time here, but we did lose like a half hour, so
that's where most of it went.
Right.
Make up for it.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I learned a lot from the last time we did this, because I kind of did it. I was planning it in one way, and it actually ended up the reverse, and it worked a lot better that way. So we'll do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down the bracket. It's a pretty big bracket. It will feel like it's taking a lot longer if you're watching, but once you start to get into the innards of it, we've already talked about all the matches, so the shit just goes super fast. So the outer part is usually what takes a little bit longer. Now we do have an even number of people, so that I wasn't anticipating that. So, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. But pretty much what I do is I'll rotate everyone to go last, and then I'll just call you out, and you can share how you feel about the match. You can make your pick. And what this is, it's the pods bracket, right? So we're trying to piss him off, because even though he thinks whatever his bracket in his mind would be, the pod picks the bracket. It's a voting system. So whatever wins moves on to the next one, and we'll work our way to the last. Now, the last thing is there is a lot of Royal Rumbles, and I don't know your guys' wrestling knowledge, so please forgive me. However, I know he is an encyclopedia. So for whatever reason, you guys forget certain moments of one of the Royal Rumbles to help refresh your memory to make your pick. That's where whoever is AJ Orsini is supposed to step up. But if anybody else knows how to refresh someone's memory,
I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. Lawrence is pretty dense with this stuff too.
All right, perfect. Then anyone who's got the knowledge to refresh someone's memory.
That's why I think we're gonna be yelling a lot, because we all know what the fuck we're talking about.
So,
it's gonna get serious in here.
So that's what we're gonna do. And let's start running. We're gonna start running down. All right. So the first one, we got Royal Rumble 95 versus, oh, look at that, the year I was born, Royal Rumble 88. So I should have no input on this, because I was literally exiting the womb at this point. So
literally January.
We'll start with AJ Pan. What do you think? What's your choices here? And you can, like I said, this one you can be very descriptive. So if you want to get into why you choose each one, go for it.
This one I will go with 95. And I love that. That was a great Rumble, because Sean won that one, and that was the first time we saw a false finish in the Royal Rumble, if I believe it's correct, where Michael's only one foot.
The flip?
Yeah, when Michael's only one, Bulldog threw him out. It was only the 1 foot dangling. They thought he won. Then Michaels comes back in and wins the elimination. He wins the Rumble. So
we've been doing
I love that for that. The only thing I didn't like is that this was the first Rumble too. They shortened it to 60 seconds as opposed to the full 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But overall, out of the 2 Rumbles, this one was my pick of the 2. So I go with 95.
All right, Lawrence, what do you think?
95.
95.
Simply also because 88, I wasn't born yet.
I can respect that.
There was something called the network.
I wasn't born, so it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. That's it. If I didn't see it with these eyes, it doesn't exist. Eris?
95.
Okay, looks like we got a clean sweep here. So, is there anything you want to add to that, or are you just?
No, I'm going 95 as well for all of
Clean
the fantastic
sweep.
reasons that Pan gave. 88, I believe, was Jim Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
That was
the
Duggan,
first one.
yeah.
Jim Duggan
That was the first
one.
rumble, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So do you remember 88 at all?
Myself? Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
remember 88.
Okay, because a lot of them were.
Which
I
it
was just
doesn't
wondering if
stand
there was-
out, obviously, for the same reason that Pan.
Right.
60
Okay.
seconds, it was very fluid, and then all that to build Duggan for nothing because I don't think that went anywhere after he won. So
Good enough. All right, next one we got 93 versus 07. All right, so we're gonna go with we'll start with Eris this time.
So I was born in 93.
all these fucking.
I don't know why you have my phone. I'm using the cheat sheet. I'm sorry.
All right, no, that's fine. Let's get it. Let's get a
Right
little
there.
knowledge here. Let's start with let's go with Pan again.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm going with 95. That was the one that Yokozuna won.
You mean 93?
That was
93.
That was the first Rumble that they put a title shot on that started the WrestleMania trend of the winner of the Rumble would get the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, that wasn't always the
Mania.
thing.
No,
What was the original purpose for the Rumble then?
it was like a trophy deal, or like it was just like an event.
Like a King of the Ring thing?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go with that. And I love the finish of that match when Savage dropped the elbow on him and tried to pin him, and Yokozuna actually tossed him over the top rope from the pinning position.
Yes.
Oh wow,
Was
that's
that the
fucking
same
sick.
Rumble where Macho did the sledge to the outside, or was that a different one? I can't remember.
It
was a
might,
different
was that? I think it was a different one.
Was it a different one? Maybe.
That was
I
different.
think it was a different. Yeah.
Like Macho went to the top rope, sledged to the floor, and then slid back in. And they're like, he didn't know. Wait a second, it doesn't count.
92 or 91.
That was the year where I think it was Heenan. He was like, no, you misunderstood. They have to be thrown out.
Yeah. Right.
Thrown out of the- oh my god. Okay.
What do you think, Lawrence?
I'm gonna have to go with 07 because I hated the finish with 93 because that he went for the pin.
Yes.
Like it baffled you? Like why are you doing that?
You knew the rules. You were in the whole match. You throw them over. What was the sense of
It
going for the
was bad,
pin?
but just the
It
spectacle
looks
of it.
cool.
But that's what made it up, saved it for me.
It
knew
drove me
the
up a
rules.
wall.
Oh, I love that. You knew the rules.
You knew the rules. All right, Eris, you're up.
Because I just looked at it as you guys were talking and
fine.
was listening.
That's fine.
07.
07.
Because I
Okay.
gotta agree with the pin thing. Because it's
Ooh.
literally it's if you're talking, it was from 88 to 93. The rules have not changed.
You knew the rules going in.
You knew the rules. I want that on a fucking shirt. You knew.
Yep.
Yes.
You knew the rules.
You knew the rules.
No,
All right.
it's gotta be like a rule book, a picture of a rule book, and it's the rules of the Royal Rumble.
I appreciate the historical factor of 93, but 07 had quite possibly one of my favorite last two men in the ring battles of all time with Taker and Michaels.
All right.
That was the one that set up essentially WrestleMania 25, which is my favorite WrestleMania match of all the times. So
And that Rumble kind of put Kane on the map. Like, that was the one he first started with, like the major eliminations. Like, I need like 7 or 8 in that match.
Who this guy?
Kane. No,
Yeah.
Kane. What was that? Kane in 01 had the 11 eliminations.
Was it that? Was it 01 or was
01, yeah. I think Kane was champion in 07. I don't think he was in that Rumble. There we go. So yeah, I guess 07 wins that bad boy. Right
All
there.
right. So the next one we got wait, actually you so we're gonna do
Got this, bro.
All right, cool. All right. Royal Rumble 15
Teen and
versus
10.
10.
Oh my god. I didn't care.
We are gonna start with you, AJ Orsini.
Start with me, huh?
Yes, we're gonna start with you.
Oh boy, I wasn't a huge fan of either of these.
Yeah.
One of those
Reading
weak,
these,
one of
I'm
those
not a
weak
fan.
matchups.
Yeah, essentially, like there wasn't a whole lot going on in either of these. I actually have to remind myself who the winners were. I know for 2010, who the fuck won?
2015 was Roman Reigns.
Roman
And
Reigns
2010 was
15.
Yeah, that was the
10
one
was
where The
Edge.
Rock came out, right?
10 was
Yes.
10 was Orton.
10 was Orton. That was
And 15 was
15 was the one where Rock came out and held his hand up and all that bullshit. Yeah, I'll go 10. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
No,
We'll
fuck
go
that.
10.
10.
Fuck that noise.
I can't do that.
Eris, what do you think?
They're both a first round bye for the next bracket anyway, so it doesn't matter.
2010.
10?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Lawrence?
2010.
Okay, well,
I'm not a Reigns fan.
all right. Well, for just to get all the analytics here, AJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going with 10 also. The Reigns finish with Rock not being able to save him was just really bad.
They booed him worse.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, like I remember
that was the.
Oh my god! I remember we were laughing.
Yeah,
I remember Rock's face. Like even he was in shock for a second. Like shit. Even I can't save this.
That it was obvious that they were pushing him. Like that was when the audience went, okay, too far. That's too much.
Now you're making it obvious. That's funny. All right, 94. Excuse me, 94 versus 04. Lawrence, what do you think?
94.
94.
Lex Luger all day.
Okay.
The total package, brother.
Now he can't even freaking lift himself up, and it's sad.
And it's, AJ Orsini, what do you think?
That body came at a price. I gotta fucking go. First of all, 2004 with Stevie Richards winning that Royal Rumble, and it didn't go anywhere from there. That was very. Wait, was it Steve? I can't remember.
Benoit.
It was blocked in my brain for a second. Who? It's question mark, right? It's just a question mark.
Oh yeah, because of how they have it.
Oh,
you can't say his name.
Right.
I think it was Bacon. Didn't Bacon win that?
It says redacted in my brain.
I can't make the joke because they wouldn't get it.
No, but
I used to say he looked like my uncle, so I used to say my uncle won.
Oh, your uncle won. Well, your Theo's crazy, sir. Crazy shit. That first of all jokes aside, was a really good Rumble, but fucking 94 is the only Rumble with the double win. There's never been one aside from that with Bret Hart and Lex Luger both walking away with that win and then getting the double championship match at WrestleMania 10 back when that meant something. Because it happens all the time now. That shit was weird in 1994 to have two WWF title matches on the same WrestleMania card. But yeah, 94.
94. All right. And I believe Eris is the last one.
94.
No. You said already. I'm sorry. Oh, 94. And then
No,
Pan.
I didn't say it. Lawrence did first.
Lawrence said, sorry. And then Pan.
Yeah, I'll go with 94. That finish with Bret Luger was great.
Man.
And then the lead up to Mania. Yeah, that was.
Hey, you told me there'd be a lot of disagreeing in this, and so far it's been pretty consistent.
We didn't get to the meat and potatoes yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's a lot of jobber Rumbles in here.
13 versus 91. 13 versus 91. AJO, what do you think?
Okay. This was the one just before Flair. This was Hogan. I think I'm going to in my head, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm disqualifying 91 because that was the year, if I'm not mistaken, where the Royal Rumble was won by the WWF champion. And I can't fathom in my fucking brain why the fuck that was an idea. Could Hogan, you want to talk about Roman Reigns being forced? Could Hogan could not have been any more of a fucking focal point in the early 90s and late 80s of that fucking program.
Oh.
I do believe that was the year where not only that Hogan won 2 years. He won 90 and he won 91. I wasn't sure which one he was the champion for, but he didn't need Royal Rumble wins. So no, I'm gonna go with the other one here. I forgot what the number was already. It's in front of me here. What's that? 13? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was also Orton, wasn't it? 13? No, it's
Yep.
13 was Cena, I think.
It was Juan.
It was Juan. That was his second win, right? Because I think Black Sunday on 08 was his first one. All right, yeah. So I'm going with Juan.
Eris, what do you think?
Oh, you got this.
You got this. Don't influence her
You have
pick.
96 or 13.
Oh, my belief.
I'm trying, you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get. You're trying to read up on
13.
bullshit. These
I'm
Rumble.
gonna go 96.
No, it's.
Holy shit! The wild card. It was a
It
run-in.
was 96. My bad. I looked up. 96. All right.
Also because I do not like Juan.
Okay. There you go. What do you think, Lawrence?
96.
Ooh.
HBK, man. Come on.
HBK with the second win on that one.
All right, Pan, bring it home. Bring it home.
I'm gonna go with 13.
Ooh, why are you doing this to me? You're gonna make me choose?
I actually like 13 with the Jericho return and Kofi did the spot with the JBL's chair.
Oh, was that the Jericho?
Yes, that was right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Dave.
Can you give me a quick, memorable moment between in each one?
He just did. He gave. Oh, that's the other one though. With 96. 96. That was what happened in 96? That was
I'm asking the
that was
encyclopedia.
Sean, but
that was Sean's back-to-back wins.
Okay.
Right, but what happened in that match that stood out?
Yeah, nothing really stood out.
And what about 13 again?
Kofi.
The Kofi spot with the JBL's chair.
And that's when the tradition started.
Yeah. Jericho made his, I think, a return there after a while.
Did you say 96 was the back-to-back wins?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're going 96 then.
Yeah.
That was the one where he faked the concussion again, and he hit Diesel with the big boot, the super
kick over.
The super kick. He did the whole. Boom. Oh yeah, I fucking did it again. He was 24, I think, in that one too.
Oh, that's
later in the Rumble.
Okay, we're good. All right, so the next one is 11 versus 01.
Okay.
11 versus 01. Pan, we're going to start with you.
I'm going to go with 01.
Okay.
That was, I think Austin became the 3-time winner that time. And I hated the 40-man Rumble. I hated that one. For the fact alone, when Hornswoggle hit Tyson Kidd with an FU, that already disqualified it for me. I still will not get over that.
That's funny. Lawrence, what do you think?
I have to go with 01 because I'm a huge Steve Austin mark.
Yeah, that's if I got to tie break this, then that's probably where I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wanted to say 01 too because that also Drew Carey was in that Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And then once Kane came out, he went out.
Yeah.
Once again, the big man reign.
AJO, what do you got?
01 to me is one of the greatest Rumbles of all time. This one's gonna go far in the bracket. And the 2011 with Del Rio,
he almost fucking threw up.
And Diesel return and I'm marking out, bro, and all that shit happening in that Rumble. I'm going 01.
01.
Burn 2011 to the fucking ground, please.
Eris?
01 only because I always thought the Drew Carey spot was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
That eliminated himself, right? Yeah.
Also because I love Stone Cold.
Yeah.
There you go.
He got color in too.
99 versus 17. All right, so we're gonna start since he's getting mad hype. We're gonna start with AJO on this one.
Oh, gotta go 99. Gotta go 99. That Royal Rumble was won by the most influential, powerful, charismatic, business smart professional of all time, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Who will always have a space in my heart for the women's bathroom setup. That he got his ass kicked from the ring through the audience into the back.
I remember that.
Down by the concessions, whooped his ass for 15 straight minutes to have him set up in the women's bathroom behind section carajo land over there. Like, there, you guys stay way over here, and I'm just gonna walk him to you guys, and then you do your thing. That was the one also where Austin got taken away in an ambulance and still came back and became the second runner-up anyway. Hilarious. One of the greats of all time. And No Chance in Hell became his theme forever until
time. Lawrence, what do you think?
99.
For sure.
Gotta be nice.
I'm sure for everything that was just mentioned.
No, because also I loved like the whole thing where they set the bounty on Stone Cold, had all these guys come out trying to get him.
$10,000 bounty.
And then, who's gonna win the money? McMahon wins the money.
And then he gave it to The Rock, and then Mankind spent it.
He gave it to everybody.
He rented a midget with that money. He did everything he could. I just did a binge on 98.99, so I'm very versed in it.
Look how excited you guys get talking about like that era of wrestling, man. The glow, the sheer happiness.
He watches it every day.
I watch at least about 8-9 hours of wrestling a day.
I respect that. Pan, what do you think?
99 definitely for everything. Mr. Orsini said. The whole thing with Vince and Austin story was great. It was the start of No Chance in Hell. Becoming that iconic theme.
The No
and
Chance.
That was the first Rumble that we had a woman in it. That was the one China entered.
Eliminated Mark Henry.
Damn, that shit's iconic. I'm about to go back and watch that one again. Holy shit! What do you think, Eris?
Same thing, but only because it was the one that China was in.
There you go. I can respect that.
Who was it another? I can't remember which one it was now. Wasn't she
All right.
the one?
She threw out Mark Henry.
Oh, right. There you go.
98 versus 05. We're gonna go with you, Pan. What do you think?
Oh, I think this may be our
98 definitely. This was I loved it because this was we had all three faces of Foley in the Rumble. I thought that was fantastic.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
And reviewing that one, like it was a lot of weird shit happening. We had NWA Jeff Jarrett was in that Royal Rumble.
NWA North American champion.
Yeah, North American champion. Terry Funk was in the Rumble as Chainsaw Charlie. So that was that was a great Rumble for just the faces of Foley alone. I thought that was really well done. So
Lawrence
I go
is
with
over there
98.
just basking in it, man. He just loves it. He's eating it all up. What do you think, AJO?
I think this is where we're gonna get our first disagreement here. 98 was awesome. It was one of my favorite Rumbles of all time. It also gave us the tease of Rock Austin being the final of that Rumble, leading up to The Rock's eventual push.
This is the build up to.
But I gotta go 05 because 05 set us up for the next, I don't know how many years, with Juan and Drax being our top superstars for the next how many years. 05 started the generation after what happened in 98. They were the ones that helped us get out of the whole Attitude Era deal and into the ruthless aggression stuff. So I'll give my tip of the cap to 05.
Helped us get out. That should be a reason to go 98. We should have stayed in that bitch. We should have never left. What do you think, Lawrence?
Even though, like I said before, I am a Stone Cold mark, I'm going to have to go with 05 because of Vince tearing his quads.
I forgot about that. That's right.
Running out so pissed off. And that whole ending was actually a botch.
Jesus Christ. They'll set us up.
They both fell out. It was the year that Cena and Batista both fell out or whatever because John Cena didn't hold on.
Oh, and they had to start it over.
And he tore his quads in the process.
Yes.
He was extra tight.
So when he went in, he fucking immediately went down the floor screaming at them in pain, but yet still told them, restart. Now you got to carry into the back.
How angry he was. In that particular time period, he no longer had quadriceps. and he was still more concerned about the fact that you just fucked up the finish.
If you got Vince,
I'll deal with this later. For right now, fuck you and fuck you. Get this shit together.
No, if you got Vince out of that chair and be in the back with the broadcasting, you were fucked. Oh,
he
dead.
Stormed. He must have threw the fucking headset down so hard.
What do you think, Eris? Bring it home here. What do you think?
98.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Because I'm a Mankind fan, I'm a McFoley fan, and that was when they did the 3 faces of McFoley.
98, 05, best the biggest moment of each. Go.
Bro, gotta go quad. Some fucking
quads.
The quads, I think, were 05, and the faces of Foley were 98.
Yeah, no, not pretty much.
Faces of McFoley.
Oh, yeah, that's we're going to go 98.
3 entries in the Rumble, 0 wins in the Rumble, brother.
I'm going to go 98.
We're on to the other
side. Also because I have a soft spot for McFoley because he was the first wrestler I ever met when I was 5.
There you go. 06 versus 08. 06 versus 08. Pan, let's go with you. What do you got?
Ugh and ugh.
I'm gonna go with 08.
Okay.
Because I was actually there for that one, and the reaction that Cena got, because we didn't expect him back. He was supposed to be injured for another couple of months, and just even it was in MSG when everybody hated him. The pop that he got, the shock was just amazing. So that one holds, for me a good spot.
I don't think you have someone over here in agreement, so we're gonna go with AJO next. What do you got?
All right, next. I was also in the building that night. That's why I referred earlier to it to Black Sunday, because the discussion before we got in the building amongst the fans and the squalls is, oh my God, it's the Rumble and there's no Cena. How is this going to go? It was the first time in a while people were like, who can pull off this win, right? Because they can't plan for Cena at Mania based on what we all thought. He wasn't even going to make Mania, so forget the Rumble.
Right.
And then, of course, 30 hits, and you heard a pop. I heard, get the fuck out of here. My section cleared out. Fuck this bullshit. And they fucking left. I was like, remember I told you about this lady over here. She was super excited for this Rumble because of that fact. So I will demonstrate what I saw.
Finally.
I'll demonstrate what I saw as the buzzer went.
In that moment, there was no question who was winning that Rumble.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a done deal after that. My wife was like, we're leaving now. I was like, all right. This is the same person we went to WrestleMania 29 and we watched the main event. Or I watched the main event from the escalator because there was no need to be in the seat for this last match. We
can beat traffic and get the same experience.
So as far as my pick goes, I picked the other one, which was 06.
06, I gotcha. All right, good enough. Eris, what do you think?
06.
06?
Because I'm a Rey Mysterio fan.
Respect that. All right, Lawrence, what do you got?
06. I'm a little guy in
there. Thank
way.
You, brother. You saved me, dude. I didn't have to make a fucking
I don't think he would have picked 06 because he's not a huge Mysterio guy.
Yeah, you killed 06 because you said Mysterio. So 06 goes on.
Damn,
by the grace of Lawrence himself, he saved 06. All right, 12 versus 92. It's got your pick. We're back over here. So Lawrence, kick us off for that one. 12 versus 92.
2012.
Ooh, okay.
Sheamus.
Was this like the beginning of Sheamus?
This was more like of him like really starting to advance in the Celtic Warrior. He still had the crazy spiky hair, not the stupid mohawk.
Okay, so this was the championship run. Sheamus.
That was the Rumble match that led him to winning in 8 seconds or 12 seconds. Or which one was it?
Yep.
So they were really pushing him.
Daniel, 1, 2, 3.
They really pushed him. All right, Pan, what do you got?
92, my all-time favorite Rumble with Flair winning, with the title on the line.
All-time
the commentary alone. Oh, this is my all-time favorite Rumble. 92. Just a little Bobby Heenan's commentary alone was just one of the best. Nobody can touch that Rumble commentary-wise. Like my favorite spot was when Piper comes out and he saves Flair for a second, and he's like, "No, it's a yes. Thank you, Piper. It's a kill. I always said it was a kill." Then he hits Flair. It's a skirt, damn you! It's a skirt. Oh my God! And then the post-match promo afterwards was a tear in my eye.
Yeah,
it was just best Rumble for
me. He's fucking hyped just talking about it.
My all-time favorite fucking Rumble.
Eris, what do you think?
Yeah. I just forgot numbers.
12 versus 92.
12 was Sheamus.
12 because of the bicycle kick.
That was WrestleMania.
My bad. Wait. Yeah.
He
12.
won it.
Happened at the Rumble, right?
Doesn't
count.
Yeah.
All right. This is your moment. AJO, what do you got?
I have to go 92.
Oh,
to me, it's an overrated Rumble. The way that people just lust over it, but it's definitely better than fucking the Sheamus one. That Sheamus was kind of he didn't need that. As crazy as it sounds, because he was a young guy at the time, He'd already been champion how many times? He was already in the top of the card. It was just an excuse to get him back in the title match at WrestleMania. So, while not horrible, it ain't 92. That's a bad matchup for this Rumble. So, yeah, 92.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the Lawler, Booker T, and Michael Cole were in that Rumble. So come on.
Yeah.
Based off of what you guys have said already, I do want to keep true. Best moment in each one.
Jesus Christ.
Best moment in 12 or 92.
For both?
I kind of know what I'm going to pick already based
on
on what you guys said, but I'm going to let this sway me if it sounds good.
I don't think I have
12. I say the best moment of 12 for me. Karma made it, and she was the third woman to enter the Royal Rumble ever in that one.
Okay.
Yes,
awesome. 92 just the Flair went
just
itself
jam-packed
and
with greatness,
commentary.
right? All right, we're going to go with 92 then.
92 Flair's front bump was hilarious. Because Flair used to do this thing where he would get hit in the corner, he'd walk forward, and he'd just fall down forward like that. So he didn't do it in this match off of a hit. He eliminated a bunch of people, and on the last elimination, he just because he was worn out. And I was like, oh, that's storytelling, brother. No, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, 90 versus 14. 90 versus 14. We're gonna go AJO on this. What do you think?
This is throwaway, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Who's the matchup after that? Oh Lord. Okay, so wait. So this was the first
cocaine. What do you do?
I needed courage. Say it was the first. That's the first Hogan win.
Yes.
Of the first of the two. 14. Who was 14? That was Batista, his second win. That was when he came back from Hollywood. That was Drax the Destroyer's win. Oh man, what a garbage choice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 14. I don't want to give Hogan shit. Fuck Hogan.
Fuck Hogan. That's not fair. You want to give Hogan
because I just penalized Sheamus a second ago because I didn't felt his position at the time did not warrant a Rumble win. Hogan, like of all the things that he wins, he needed the Rumble match. So nah, I'm good.
Lawrence, what do you think?
What did you say? I was telling her who won.
90 versus 14.
90.
90?
It's going
all right.
Because Hogan, that was the era.
He heard nothing I just
because of Hogan. Don't hate. You did this shit last time.
We've been through this. Eris,
I like Hogan.
What do you think? Eris, what do you think?
AJ, don't get mad at me.
We're going 90.
Only because I grew up and one of the first matches I ever watched when I was a kid was Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God. All right. Listen here, Pan. This is your chance to piss him off. And that is the ultimate goal of tonight. Make it happen.
I can't. I gotta go with 14.
Oh man.
I didn't want the Hogan one. I didn't. Yeah, same thing.
Oh, tiebreaker.
You know what? No.
Let's do it.
And we are not going to stay true on this one. You know why? Because if you want a job done, you do it your goddamn self. 90 is moving on to the next round.
Oh my God.
18 versus 19.
What the fuck? Now I have to
doubles.
I have to tell everybody, but as I should have mentioned this at the beginning, the seeding, the way that this was put together was randomized. I put these years in a randomizer. This is what happened. So 18 and 19, it's not something I did on purpose. I don't know how that ended up like that. But yeah, 18
were two behemoths.
The behemoths.
All right. So we're gonna go with, you know what? Let's start with Pam. What do you got? What do you think about these two?
Fuck me.
I'm gonna go with 18 because I had the Nakamura win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. AJ, what do you think?
Same. I love the Shinsuke win, and it led to a pretty okay match at WrestleMania.
Lawrence?
18.
Okay. Cool. We're going 18. Anything you want to add, Eris?
19.
Okay. Respect it. Why?
Because I like the fact that it was the couple that won. Because it was Seth and Becky.
Yeah.
Okay, see?
Nakamura and Asuka.
18. I was gonna say 18 was the year of Japan. That was Shinsuke and
Oh
Asuka.
no, don't get me wrong. That was great. That was absolutely great. But I like Seth and Becky.
I think Seth and Becky.
I think 18 too, because that was the year Ronda debuted. So.
Oh, right. You think Seth and Becky went home and found out who the true winner of the Rumble was that night?
She was the man.
It was the singles match took place.
Listen. If that wasn't the case, there'd be no baby right now.
That's it.
Now his pullout game is weak, son.
02 versus 03.
02 versus 03.
We're gonna go. Lawrence, what do you think?
02.
02.
Triple H, man, come on.
Triple H. You can always make a sale when you say Triple H. What do you think, Pan?
03.
Okay.
As Mr. Orsini knows, I am not the biggest Triple H fan.
So
for his,
I knew what this pick was.
Whoa!
So for his Hogan hatred, I have the Triple H hatred. So I gotta go with that.
I respect that. What do you think? What do you think, AJO?
So for me, very similar. I believe it or not, I'm actually going to lead toward 03. 02 was nice because of the Triple H comeback from the quads. I'm not as big of a hater on Triple H as he is, but I got a better match out of 03 than I got out of 02. 02 gave me Triple H and Jericho, which wasn't horrible, but the other one gave me Lesnar and Angle at WrestleMania, and I'm way happier with that. So 03.
03. All right, Eris, you're up.
02.
02.
Only because I'm not the biggest fan of Brock. I haven't been. I think he's just annoying.
Oh, pay close attention tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a show.
I'm going to probably be mad.
We're at our friend's house tomorrow, so I'll kick his TV in.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right.
Perfect sacrifice.
Just watch out for their cat.
All right. Sacrifice I was willing to make, friend.
We're back to best moment on each.
Fuck me.
It wasn't Brock.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't Brock.
It wasn't
The only
Brock.
thing I can think of in that one is that Jericho he lasted a long time in that one. He kind of dominated a bit in that one, and they made him at the start a little bit of the start. He lasted about 40 minutes, just about.
Oh wow! And that
The
was
02 one. I can't think of anything. That one really didn't stick.
Fuck it, you had me at Jericho. So we're gonna do 03. See, if you want your team to win, you just gotta make the sale, man. That's all you gotta do. 89 versus 97. We're gonna go with AJO. What do you think?
Nothing to me really stands out about 89. But what always stood out for me for 97 is that's the Royal Rumble. They always say Steve Austin is a 3-time winner. There's an asterisk on 97 because that was the year he was actually fucking eliminated, but nobody paid attention to it. And he went back into the ring and he fucking won the thing, which was hilarious. Also, points for Bret Hart, and because his oil game was level 9,000 at WrestleMania. If you're listening to this now, go back to Royal Rumble 97 and watch Bret Hart's entrance. Yes, people will laud over Steve Austin's, oh no, not Bret, and then give him the old come here. Watch Bret's strut, his walk, his pace from the entrance to the ring. Glistening. The lights are not
shining like a god.
The lights are not even fully on. It's just the aesthetic lights that they have in the house just bouncing off of his pectoral. He looked like a bronze Canadian god. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and give it to 97.
97 it is. Pan, what do you think?
I'm going to go with 97. I love the Austin win there. And you could tell, reviewing that one, you could tell it was the height of the Monday Night War because they actually had some AAA stars in that Rumble. So they were trying whatever.
Isn't that what Mil Mascara's eliminated?
Back when they had to actually try to put their best product forward and not save anything because you couldn't waste the night.
Sean was not enough for a St. Anthony.
What do you think?
They needed the Lucha heroes to come in.
So I'll go with 97.
What do you think, Eris?
97.
Okay, clean sweep. Anything you want to add to that?
Whilst looking like a villain, she's caressing her cat.
No, he was making random noises, and that's when his separation anxiety starts acting up.
He's like technically an emotional support cat.
Oh, there you go. There you go. And it made her
he helps with my anxiety.
Yes, and they made you pick correctly because you're clear-headed.
There you go. Lawrence, what do you think?
97. Because also the funny moment of that one, like Orsini was saying, was when Mil Mascaras actually eliminated himself and looked at the referee and goes, "Oh,
yes!" He jumped from the top.
Oh, I missed that one.
Somebody on the floor.
The sad part is that he went through the middle to get on the top rope.
Wow, see?
Nice,
nice catch.
There you
go.
But
the referee didn't catch that. He was just like, "Por qué?" no.
09 versus 91. We're gonna start with Payne on this one. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with 91 because that was the first Rumble I actually saw live, so that has a special place in my heart.
Okay. AJ, what do you think?
Was 09 the first Orton win?
I think so, yeah.
That was the first one. I think that was in Michigan with the big Rob Van Dam return. Again, this is a two garbage. 09.
09. Okay. Eris, what do you think?
Clean sweep 09.
And Lawrence?
09.
All right, cool. Good enough. Hey, we're moving right along here. 20?
Hold on. No. Time out. Because that last bracket, I need to clarify. There's 2 years in that last bracket. That's what we consider a play-in game. We have to see who's going against 20 here because there was 34. There was one.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering. Yeah.
So let's pick between 2016 and then that winner is going to go against 20.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So 2000 versus 10. We're going to start with AJO. What do you think?
That's 16. 2000 versus 2016.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have wrote it wrong here. You're right. 16. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go with 2000 for one reason and one reason only.
Okay.
Taka Michinoku. See, he giggled because he knows the perfect and the most ruthless in aggression elimination.
Is this when he went like absolutely flying through the air?
Fucking 450 toss and smash face right on
his face, right?
Or square on his mouth.
I would have never told you that happened until the moment you said the name and it flashed into my head what happened.
One of the most rewound moments in our young lives when we were watching the Rumble over and over. That also had, if I'm not mistaken, it's the one Rumble where The Rock was credited with the win. In spite of the fact that it was proven after the fact he didn't actually win that Rumble, they still gave it to him anyway because fuck it. So yeah, 2000.
2000. Pan, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with 2000. The Rock win.
2000 as well.
Strong.
All right.
Strong.
Chris, what do you think?
1000 because that was actually the first Rumble I ever watched.
Oh, sweet.
Right.
Clean sweep. But Lawrence, what do you think?
2000.
2000 indeed. All right, so we got
now 2000 goes against 20
20.
It's 2020.
Right. Yep, 2020. 2020 versus 2000. Pan, what do you think?
2020. The story told there was fantastic. With Lesnar defeating the hell out of everybody till the mid Rumble, then Drew basically restarting it with Drew eliminating him. And the big win for Drew. Yeah, that was one of the best told Rumbles, I think, in my opinion.
All right. AJO's over there celebrating. So what do you got?
Popping bubbly. People are going to hate this, but I've been saying it since it happened. That Rumble match is the only time I've ever done a watch along on my show because I needed to discuss this match live. It's one of the greatest Royal Rumbles I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. The way that was done, the goal that they set out to do, and the way they fucking achieved it. They didn't achieve a guy who just became a top guy. They created a guy with that match who became the top guy during a fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
Yes.
No fucking audience members. He was so fucking over from that match. He carried a company for a full fucking year. That's one of the greatest Rumble matches all time. 20.
Wow, all time.
Yes.
Eris, what do you think?
2020, also because that was the first Rumble I ever actually won picks.
That's right. You said that earlier.
You can ask him.
1-0. A high
I
five.
picked Drew from the get-go. And
Right.
and we knew a lot of people that were in the Rumble, so that was cool to watch. And it's one of my favorite Rumbles, especially with the whole Drew thing, because you actually saw the real Drew come out at the end.
The real one.
All right, Lawrence, what do you think?
Even though 2020 was great, I'm gonna have to go with 2000.
Wow.
Strong.
Okay.
That whole event was amazing. Watching
That's the
2000
thing. That's the
Rumble,
problem I had too. That's one of the strongest Rumble cards of all time.
you know, fucking
Top to
Triple H
bottom,
versus
that card
freaking
was great.
Cactus Jack, like fucking Jeff Hardy doing the freaking swanton off the freaking thing and almost literally breaking his ass or whatever. Fucking, just that whole event, watching it was, to me, I loved it.
Wow. Okay. All right. So this is where the round starts. The round starts to get a little bit more speed because we have discussed most of these events. So we'll start back onto the other side here. We got 95 versus 07. We're gonna go with AJO. What do you think?
95 versus 07.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them involve the same exact fucking person. Shawn Michaels. It just depends on which moment I appreciate it more. I'm going 07.
07. Okay. All right. Eris, what do you think?
07.
07. Pan.
95.
I knew he was gonna go that way, man. See, I was listening. Uh-oh. I see the face in the back. Lawrence, what do you think?
95.
95. Oh my God, it's up to me, and I'm gonna go 95.
Oh!
Because that out of the two, that's the one that I remember. I remember 95. I remember
one with the holding under the rope.
with the whole, and that shit was iconic. So unfortunately, I
Hey,
don't
not a bad
remember 07. So that's the way I'm
The
going.
wrong pick.
That one I actually had some I had some memory of. 10 versus 94. We're gonna go with Lawrence because you were on the tail end of that for a little while. So I want to get your thoughts initially. So 10 versus 94.
94.
94.
Love
All
it.
right. AJO.
I love how he hated himself after. I'm like, okay.
Not AJO, not AJO.
No, that's my
Pan.
ADHD.
That's actually a ADHD tick.
Pin.
I'm going with 94.
94. Eris.
94.
All right, we got a sweep here. What do you think, AJO? Just get your input. 94 as
94.
well. All right, look at that. That went pretty smoothly. 96 versus 01. Pan, what do you think?
I'm going with 01.
01.
Yes.
All right, Eris.
What was the other one besides 01?
96 and 01.
96.
96. Lawrence.
96.
96. Oh, AJO, what do you got?
6, yeah.
96. All right, cool. Thank you. I did
Tell
not
me,
have
the final four and the Elite Eight is going to be real fucking hard.
99. 99 versus 98. And we're going to go AJO at the start of this one.
Oh my God. 99 and 98. Nope. That's Vincent K. McMahon, 99.
99. It is. Eris, what do you think?
Come back to me.
All right, good enough. Then we'll move on to Lawrence. What do you think?
99.
99. Eris, we're back to you. What do you think?
99.
99. So we got a pretty much a sweep here. It doesn't matter, but we're going to get his input anyway because we value it. Pan, what do you think?
It was definitely a tough one, but 99. Yeah, McMahon winning was fantastic.
Clean sweep. We're going to go back to the other side. 06 versus 92.
Oh, I like
Lawrence, what do you think? Ooh, we made him sit up, boys. This is a thinker.
It's gonna start getting.
No, this is him debating.
Do you need to sit on the John for a little bit? Because that's where I do my best.
Rey
thinking.
Mysterio.
Mysterio 06.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, did you both pick 06?
No, I was answering his question. He was asking who won 06.
But guessing by her gasp, I'm gonna assume Eris, you are next. Who do you choose?
What was it? 06 versus what?
92.
92.
Hold on. I'm re-educating myself. Hold on.
HAO, what do you got?
92.
92. Uh-oh. All right, Eris. Now your pick has even more weight.
06.
Oh, bleh. All right.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know where this is going off the bat, depending on what Pan picks. You could be the man who saves Mysterio Pan. What do you got? 92 moves on.
Woo!
92 moves on. Oh man, I love this. Is fun. I like this. All right, 90,
This is fun. I like doing this.
90 versus 18. You got your
What was it? 18 versus what?
90.
90
90.
versus 18. Pan, what do you think?
18.
18. All right. Lawrence.
18.
18. AJO.
18.
18. We got a clean sweep, but what do you think, Eris?
Clean sweep.
Clean
18.
sweep. It is 18. Now we're moving down to the bottom side of the bracket. 03 versus 97. AJO, what do you got?
97.
97.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Pan?
97.
97 again. Lawrence?
97.
97. We're looking like a clean sweep here. What do you got, Eris?
Fucking baby
Clean
oil is on
sweep.
point. Where,
Clean sweep.
Where's-
Baby
where's my
oil.
baby
He
oil?
was glistening. Where's my
This
baby
room
oil?
will brought to you
I wanna
by
pay
Baby
homage.
Oil.
Johnson and Johnson.
09
Johnson
versus,
and Johnson.
09 versus 20. Lawrence, what do you got?
09.
09. All right, Pan.
2020.
2020. Oh, AJO, what do you got?
2020.
2020. Eris.
Wait, what's that?
I know.
09 was what?
2020.
2020. Woo, thank you. I didn't want to pick that one. So, all right, back to the top again. 95 versus 94. AJO, what do you got?
95.
95. 95. Lawrence,
I
what do
like
you
the
got?
double winner, but the iconic moment can't ignore it.
95.
95. Pan.
I'm going to go 94. It was a tough one. That iconic moment is great, but I love the double.
Traitor.
We never saw that in Mania, the two matches.
We've never
So.
seen it since. That's amazing that they haven't done that shit again, except for 05, which was an accident.
All right.
Exactly.
Eris, what do you got?
Sorry, Dave. You got to debate. 94.
I mean, you ain't gotta say sorry to me. I'm the tiebreaker. 95 is fucking moving on, baby. Let's go.
Oh. I agreed with you, AJ. Same reason.
Thank you. Yes.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right,
There's
96.
no wrong answer in that one.
96 versus 99. We're gonna go with AJO on this one.
99.
99. Eris.
96.
96. Pan, you're up.
99.
99. Lawrence.
99.
99 is moving on, and we are getting close to the end here. 92 versus 18. AJO, what do you got?
So, 18 and who?
92.
Oh, 92 over 18. Yeah.
92. Okay.
92. Yeah.
It's like it sounded like you repeated the question there, or
No,
repeated
92,
the answer
92.
there. All right. Pan, what do you got?
92, hands down.
92. Eris.
18.
18. All right. Lawrence. 18. Oh my god. Okay, you gotta refresh my memory here. How are we breaking this? What do we got
18
here?
was Shinsuke Nakamura, and that was also when Asuka won.
And 92 was.
And 92 was Nature Boy
Boo.
winning the championship.
Woo!
Woo!
Boo.
Boo!
Because AJO knows exactly how I feel about a lot of the old heads, I'm gonna go with 18.
Oh!
That's fine.
You just broke my
You're in
heart.
Japan.
You knocked out my all-time favorite.
That was year of the race.
Sorry,
Done.
AJ.
You're killing me, Fredo.
97 versus 20. We're gonna go with Pan.
20.
20. All right, Lawrence.
97.
97. Eris.
Oh, we know what.
It's hard.
You know what.
20.
Oh,
Even though I'm a Stone Cold fan, I gotta go.
AJO.
with the Mick Foley angle of it. Yeah, 20.
You're gonna go with 20. All right, cool. I don't like breaking hearts here, so I'm glad you did that. All right, 95 versus 99. Here, let's move this over here. AJO, what do you got? We're semifinals here.
99.
99. All right. Lawrence, what do you got?
99.
99, Eris?
99.
99. And just for the input, what do you got, Pan?
I was gonna go 95.
Oh, okay.
You really are a heel.
Hey, you stay true to your heart. Right?
18.
We're breaking it down. That goes back to the HBK moment.
18 versus 20. Eris, what do you got?
Oh, fuck you. 2020.
2020. I like hearing that. All right, Lawrence.
18.
18. All right.
Year of the right.
AJO. AJO.
2020.
2020. Pan.
2020.
All right. There you go. 2020 indeed. And we are in the finals. We got 99 versus
Don't make me
20.
do this.
Did you, AJ? Is this what you were anticipating to be the end?
When I did the bracket in my own head, like I wrote it down, this was the final that I had.
This was the final still.
Really? Wow,
Still.
okay.
So like even with the Undertaker one, you pretty much had it down. This was it too. Did it go differently than you thought?
Well, no, it was the same as the Taker. We took some twists and turns on how we got here. Just like the Taker one, my final was what we had.
Right.
How we got there was
Okay. That's cool.
Same
That's
thing
cool.
here. There were a couple of rumbles in here that won that I didn't think would win, but this was my final. Yeah.
All right. Lawrence, what do you got? 99 versus 20.
99.
99. All right. Pan,
2020.
2020. Oh, this is working out just the way I wanted it to. All right. AJO. We got AJO
2020.
and Eris.
You fucking whore!
Eris, you're up.
2020.
2020.
Y'all ain't real
is
Attitude Era fans.
The winner here. And there you have it, folks. That is your bracket.
Oh my God, he's bad.
That is your bracket.
Oh my God.
And because we lost a half an hour, we went 7 minutes technically over. That worked out really well.
Now I have the ultimate question. We literally, not even an exaggeration, we literally just went through every rumble that has ever happened, and we're all kind of on the same page that last year's was awesome. What the fuck?
Lawrence is kinda
Which is
not
funny
happy
because
right now.
you were the
Booking was
one saying
fantastic.
That whole year was fucked, and watching wrestling at that moment was like
That's why I was so disappointed, because the year started off so fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The Rumble match was great. The Edge return.
The way it was booked, yeah, the Edge return. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Everything
Yeah.
Are
started.
you really gonna have a temper tantrum
Was
now?
great. Remember the
Goddamn right.
WrestleMania card we had? Charlotte, Rhea Ripley. Remember the WrestleMania card we had on paper? Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, Seth versus Kevin Owens, Taker, AJ Styles. There was a long list of fantastic matches for that card last year, and COVID fucked it all up.
Yeah.
So last year we're all kind of on the same page, and even though some of us don't agree that it's the winner, we all agree that it was a great Rumble.
Absolutely, especially with everything going on at that moment.
Yes. So
Yeah.
now, what do we do tomorrow?
I don't know, man. Based on what you guys are saying, because I personally did, and I kind of want to go back and watch that one too now, just to watch it, because I really do like Drew. It sounds to me, I am hearing a lot that COVID kind of is putting a little bit of a damper on Drew's run, but who knows, man? Because of that, the way you guys are talking about it and moving forward, it could be what makes him like an icon. Like
it's gonna make him. It's gonna make him memorable.
Exactly. It's gonna make him the guy, like the way we talk about, or the way I understand, want to be the guy who filled that void. As much as you want to hate him, he filled that void and carried the company to where it can be right now and actually be something that people want to watch. He's doing that very same thing during the pandemic right now, because I'll tell you what, if there's one guy in this whole company that I am tuning in for, it's Drew McIntyre. So
Steve
I
Austin,
agree 100%.
Steve Austin said it best. He goes, "You look at me, you look at Hogan, you look at Brett, you look at all these guys that carried the ball for all these years. You're the first one of us that carried the ball when there was no people in the stands."
Right.
So ultimate,
Which is a big deal.
yeah, to him, it's the ultimate respect.
I mean, everybody
Respect
can give the Attitude Era, the props that it deserves because it was phenomenal. But there were a lot of people who carried that. When you look at the Wands and the Drew McIntyres, what they're doing, in my opinion, is far more impressive because you have literally no one else to lean on who's carrying that company as hard as they are. So
it's difficult.
That's my opinion.
It's definitely difficult because we've seen Drew firsthand in front of a crowd, and it's insane. He has to leave, so I'm still here.
Right. We just did a show today where there was no one in the building, and I was actually about midway through the show. I was wishing for the Thunderdome. It was so weird to see AJ Pan drop his phone while I was in the middle of it. But it's a weird vibe. Pan and Eris, I'm sure you've been through this so far as performers during this whole pandemic deal. I said it when it happened. I wasn't even taking bookings when the whole COVID thing happened in the first place. The whole reason we do this is for the people, to not have our performances as wrestlers, as even as referees, as ring announcers, as everything, every facet of the entertainment part of wrestling is based off of the reaction and based off of the tempo set by the audience.
Yeah.
Without that, we have to kind of mentally create it. I've been doing this a long time. My guests here have been doing it for a long time. We have a vibe in our heads already kind of memorized that we can use as a guide to get us through these performances. I had an experience earlier today with some people who just started wrestling like a year or two ago. They're lost. They're lost. They don't know how to. They're trying to follow the veterans as well as they can.
I noticed that too.
Without that feedback, like for people who are, it's just like when people say that, like my son's in kindergarten and he's essentially lost kindergarten for the rest of his life. It's here on the laptop. He'll never have the experience.
Which is sad. Which is sad because everybody's experienced people being around everything. Like there's like a trend on TikTok where it's like, oh, I'm a COVID baby, I'm a quarantine baby, never had play dates, all this stuff, and just it's so different. I wasn't expecting it to be as hard.
No.
Doing the tapings, and we did a show, and I think it only had maybe 10, 15 fans, not even, and just it was so weird. Like it wasn't the norm, but we were still able to put on a great show. Safely and we were able to make people happy even just for a little bit.
Well, I make people happy all the time. As a matter of fact,
that's why we love you.
Yeah, she's waiting to make me happy right now. Look at you. Look
at her, just waiting.
They can't see you. Swing it around. Put that thing down. That
swing it around.
Yeah. That bust it.
There you go.
That's what
I was gonna say.
I just envisioned like. Never mind.
She did it yesterday. It was hilarious. She just walked in the room. She went, "Bussy, that's the light's still on though. Hold on,
the light's still on. Yeah. Buildings are too close. They can see that shit."
So anyway, thank you guys so much for being on the show here today. I hope you guys have fun. I'm sorry about that. That was literally the first time that's ever happened where I lost the connection. So I have to go back and now edit all this stuff around. But thank you guys. Thank your husband when he comes back to the room at some point for his participation.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great time. Thank you for having us.
He said
I'm going to put all your contacts and everything on the information when I put the actual episode up.
Hit us up for shirts.
Because it's so late and I have to do a lot of editing. Normally at the end of these, I put it up right after, but I won't have that option. I have to do a whole lot of shit to this. So tomorrow night, the audio version of the episode will be up. ajoum.podbean.com is where you can catch all the episodes regularly at Saturday at 9 p.m. But I'll have to put the audio up tomorrow when I have chance to actually sit down and edit the sumbitch. I'll probably edit it sometime before the actual start of the Rumble because I want to watch the Rumble and stuff. So thank you guys for being with me here tonight. Brother Dave, I will see you or listen to you in just a few days as we get on. We are now officially starting. Oh, I have two announcements before we leave. We're starting the road to 200, which was a feat I never thought I would actually achieve.
200 what?
200
This
episodes.
is all news. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, this is 175, so we got about 25 more to go, and then we're at the big 200. I wanted to do a big thing, but COVID. Second, David does not know this yet, but I try to go live once a month. I'm skipping February because I have a wonderful opportunity that I want to try to exploit. So the next time we go live, it'll be March 6th, not in February, March 6th, because that is the day before AEW Revolution. I've never done a roundtable for an AEW show before. This will be the first one because I need someone to talk me through this. I need some help. Pan smiling because you and I have had booking headaches over the last 10 years of our lives. So you understand where I'm coming from with this. Yeah. So I'm going to bring not one, but two AEW experts, however you want to subjectively say that. And I'm going to have them talk me off a cliff.
And I'm gonna talk you right off that motherfucker with my casualness.
I love so many people who are in AEW because we worked with them before, because we have a relationship with them, and I feel horrible saying anything negative about AEW because I know it affects people that I actually like. But real is real, so we have to have a conversation. We're going to talk about the show. We're going to talk about the card. But at the same time, we're going to try our best. As you see here tonight, we always try to spin positivity on shows. Even if you, like I said, Survivor Series, we weren't really interested.
Spin positivity.
But well, I'm trying to do the same thing. Get on board. Stop throwing me into this. So we're going to try to do this. March 6th is the next time we're going to go live for AEW Revolution. I'm not sure who will be on that table yet. If anybody's interested, who is here right now and wants to be a part of it. And I'll keep it.
Tell them don't worry.
AEW table.
Tell them don't worry. There's no brackets in this one.
Won't be any brackets on this one. We're just talking straight review on that one.
He won't do it because you guys aren't Attitude Era fans.
So that'll be the next time we go live. This would be for an AEW roundtable. We'll promote that throughout the month going up. February is a big month for me. There's 2 birthdays. There's a Valentine's thing in there. There's a vacation in there. There's a whole lot of shit going on. So thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for sharing it, of course. Thank you for enjoying episode 175, the Royal Rumble Round Table. This was a whole lot of fun, guys.